watch, we all had different favorite ones. Like my favorite was Cole, Faith's was Kai, Pop was Zane, and this guy was Jay. And every season, mind you, is like every season is based off the character, like kind of like Teen Titans. So like every season there's like an MVP, like ninja or whatever.
Okay, I just sent it in the chat.
It's crazy though.
Right,
Jay might have the best individual one, I fear.
Jay has two, like some of them must go to
Prime. Let's not put Prime Empire with Skybound, but
oh yeah, no, Prime Empire is like a chicken nugget season.
yeah, it's fine.
It's really small, not really like.
Yeah, Invincible. Oh yeah, let me put like the Spider-Man stuff.
Alright, Kai, I just posted the note telling people don't spoil it. Pin it real quick. Or can I pin it myself?
You might be able to. Yeah, try it.
You get the
no,
stream.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
No,
hello.
No, I
yo.
cannot. No, I cannot.
Goji, Goji.
What's up, everybody?
What's up? What's up?
Let's go.
Spider Ratty. Okay, we got some. Oh my god, 15. Yo, we got 15 people in here already. What's up, guys? What's up? The people know what they want. The people know what they want.
That death.
We want to talk about Legos. All of us are 20 plus, by the way. So let's do this, man. Let me pull up the video.
Honestly,
Wait like 5 minutes. I'll post on the community tab at the server. Share with your grandma, and then we'll get ready. We'll get ready to go.
Yes.
Let's just skip. I'm not gonna say that, but let's skip the cutscene. Skip the cutscene is a better way to say it. Oh, I just saw a frame. I saw a frame. Guys, you saw a frame. Frame scaling.
Ooh.
No, I came here to spit facts. I need that Spider-Man video. Let's go. Well, guess what, bro? You can go and check out my recent video. It's actually Spider-Man related. Spider-Man, if he could take on the new Avengers. It actually recently hit 100K. And Chad Champ is here too. I actually made it with him. Anyway, speaking of, we have Chad Champ who was on the last video. Go ahead and say what's up, man.
Dang.
Fucking bitch.
Dang, he's not even here. That's crazy.
Why, man? I like Hulk.
I just got egoed. I got egoed by my own YouTuber friend. That's okay. Stream is over! Stream is over! No debunk! We have Godspeed. Say what's up, man.
Yo.
We got Mr. Lore versus Feats #2. Okay. We got Sketcher. We got Diggle. You know what I mean?
What's up, everybody?
You guys already, Diggs and Sketch, Diggs and Chad, they be coming in here. Sketch, you know what I mean? Not so much, but he had to come around for this death battle. Oh, great. It's barely been an hour. What that mean?
Listen. We have to strike while the iron is hot.
It's Ninjago, bro.
Oh, right, because I said it's because of the debunk. Guys, anytime we do the debunk, I don't know why I gotta explain this. Debunk question mark doesn't have to be disrespectful.
We're just testing.
It doesn't mean you disagree with the result. Like
we don't even know.
They can also just say something wrong, Like,
bro,
I mean,
listen,
correct.
The only thing I know about this battle is it's obviously stop motion, and then the thing that Diggs said about the next matchup being something that we know. I'm really curious to see this next fight. I'm not
very high. Please don't spoil.
Is this clickbait? No, bro. We're gonna see if we can debunk it, bro. Like, we're gonna see if there's anything to debunk.
I just want to say something real quick. Debunk doesn't mean you disagree with the outcome. But like that, you can they can have wrong scaling. For example, remember in like Joker versus Giorno, it's like we agree Joker won, but it's like the scaling they got to there was stupid.
Yeah,
right.
I usually like all the death battle videos, especially the fights. Like I definitely like their.
Listen, sometimes you know what I mean. Sometimes you can be meaner than I am, but I think generally in the death battles, I'm more of the nitpicker, and then you're like, calm down, G. Like,
it depends on the video. I think it depends on the video.
If it's me glazing Batman. No,
I think the only one time where Gospel's like, all right, you're wildin' was just the Sentry one, bro. You were just hating on the intelligence feats, bro.
I just hate using
There's
that.
no
as a
point.
metric.
Yeah, no, I get you. Y'all will definitely like the next time. Oh, I'm excited. Since when did debunk not mean it's wrong? Debunked? Question mark? Hello?
And hope again, just because the outcome can be right, but how they got the outcome can be wrong. Like,
true that.
We're just talking about the parts that are wrong.
Also, I'm just gonna say this right now. You guys already know how we do with the streams. We usually answer versus wiki. We usually answer versus battles in between. Listen, guys. Kai is taking priority. However, as you guys know with the, you know, how the streams usually go, any donations, we'll stop for a second, go ahead and chop it up. And as we go through the battle, we'll obviously pause, you know, look through the chat. So if you guys have any questions or donations, show some support, or if you want to become a member, just, you know, feel free to do that. We'll pause in between the video. So, you know, we'll answer all of the questions. We'll, you know, hang out for a little bit as well. But, well, listen, guys, we have an agenda today. Okay? We're gonna... I need my 5D Kai or else I hate death battle. I'm just kidding. Alright, let me just fix the screen for y'all, and then we could just freaking get right into it, man. Fuck it. If Lloyd Garmadon got on the show, who should he fight? Definitely the Green Power Ranger dude that everyone always puts him up against.
Ooh, that'd actually be kind of. That's actually a topic,
that's like a really popular fan match. Me and Goji wanted to do that video. Goji, if you're still here, by the way, we got to do that shit. I'm sorry for like not texting you. Debunking the titles is unfort for power skills. Got to do for engagement. These streams are still entertaining though. See, yo, I love this Fort Kitchen guy. Yo, you're spitting, bro.
What a goat.
This guy is cool. Low cortisol.
Wait, what matchup was it for Lloyd? You said?
I forgot the main.
Tommy, the Green
Tommy,
Power.
yeah, Tommy.
All
right.
I'm not gonna let Godspeed. That's actually a topic. Because if Lloyd's 5D, Tommy's about 5D as well. So that actually could be a topic.
All right, guys, come on. Let's do this. Get your popcorns. Get your blunts. Let's just
get your Legos.
Let's get right. Get your Legos. Then let's go. Oh wait. Oh, muted. Why am I muted? Why am I muted? Oh, Sketch, look at him. He's the goal.
High versus
Oh!
Wins in an all-out
Yo, look at this shit!
This looks good.
Oh, that looks cool.
Nah, I'm gonna be
Look
honest.
at the spin jitsu, yo, do not get me salivated now. Do not get me salivated. Are we seeing this?
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
Not gonna lie, guys, I genuinely think this is one of the best fights they've made in a long time.
I'm locked. I'm locked. I'm in. I'm not answering questions unless it's a dono. Leave me alone.
1998, when Lego
Nobody look at the chat, by the way, if you don't want spoilers. Nobody look at the chat.
Who could
All good.
forget such classic
Also, anybody
sets?
who thinks this is slow, fuck off. I know I put on the speed up, but Kai's on screen. I have to sit down and learn.
Ty, Spider Rat sent you a dono.
Spider Rat, I'm gonna kiss you, bro. Hold on, let me see this. He sent Spidey Ready with the $2 dono. Will you be reacting to the video I sent last time? Yes, just do me a favor. I know you're in my server. Just go ahead and link it to me real quick. We'll watch it after. Thank you so much for the donation.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because I remember he asked and he sent a dono.
Yeah, he donated last time here.
Yeah. All good, brother. Hold on, let me just put that dono on screen for you, man. And yes, we will absolutely react to that video. We're probably just gonna watch more death battles or power scaling videos after the stream. Or after the stream, but after we like get all the why are wannabe power scalers so obnoxious? Damn, bro, are you talking to me?
Hey man.
Hey
Sometimes
man, I just love Legos, man. Leave me alone, bro. I remember when the first episodes of Ninjago came on, we're on Cartoon Network, and they had the golden weapons. Listen, bro, you guys gotta watch past those seasons, though. Like, the good stuff is after we watched it.
The near death of the Lego company, in fact. But then, out of the shadows, a decade
Oh,
later,
yeah.
the Ninja returned, remade, rebuilt.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ninjago!
The story of Ninjago
Ninja.
starts in the village
hear the
of
music,
Ignacia.
bro?
Kai was a simple
Iron
blacksmith
sharpens
trying to
iron.
get by with his
Brother.
sister, Nia. Not that he had the patience for his line of work.
Kai's fiery streak couldn't be matched. It happens when your parents mysteriously vanish.
And that streak continued when some
Let's not talk about what happened to his parents, bro.
And Kai learned
I remember
that within
these
him lay
guys.
the power of fire.
Thanks to the guidance of Master Wu, he ditched the hammer and
Years
anvil
old,
and did what any good brother would do. Become
Him being, like a young adult, by the way, is really funny. You need to see how his dad be acting, Godspeed. These two are, like, his dad is 50 years old and he acts like him, bro.
a
It's actually so funny.
And after some intense training and a bit of
Like, bro, they
skill,
didn't
Kai
see each
mastered
other in
the
over
special
10 years. They're
technique
playing a
of
video game
spin
together. They're like,
Look at him go! He's like a living Beyblade.
well, it's actually a precise use of perfect balance to deliver dozens of focus strikes in rapid.
Yeah, Tornado Ninja, got it. He can fly, pull in foes, and summon his elemental power all around. And you know what that is. Fire!
oh, yeah.
Yes, Kai can throw fireballs,
Fire
resist
creation.
extreme heat, form protective barriers of flame, and even conjure a fiery rising dragon. basically shifting his spinjitzu into a more powerful draconic form.
So Kai teamed up with Master Wu's other students, Jay, Cole, and Zane, to make a team of teenage ninjas. The Lego kind.
Wait, where's
not
Lloyd?
Lego kind.
On a mission to gather the
Well, he gets introduced later on in the show or in season 1.
Yeah, he's a ninja a little bit later.
Defeat the evil Lord Garmadon.
No, there's a pilot. There's
He's
a
the one who
pilot.
kidnapped Kai's
Yeah, the
kids.
pilot. Yeah,
But
so
hey, I've seen the Lego.
okay, wait. To explain this real quick, the pilot for Ninjago, Kai is the main character, but then they made Ninjago Masters of Spinjitzu, which is the show. They made first 2 seasons, which focus on them building the Green Ninja, who is Lloyd, Garmadon's son, and then. Yeah.
Lloyd kind of
He's
becomes
He's
a
a
character.
Lego mini guy. If he gets cut up, he just pops back together.
Nope. Ninjago treats their characters like actual people,
Yep.
not Lego pieces.
Yeah, so they
Except
don't
for
have
in
any of the
Lego, that's part
hacks.
of the Lego movie continuity, not Ninjago itself.
Oh, so Kai can take a hit, but he's not putting himself back together like everything is awesome. Huh.
Which makes his quest all the more perilous. Long ago, the golden weapons were forged by the first Spinjitzu master to create the
I
continent
think it's good they
of
made that
Ninjago.
distinction.
Kai eventually gained the golden sword of fire, through which he can channel his elemental power. Fire.
So much so that if Kai is surrounded by a bunch of fire, he can use it all for a mega-sized Spinjitzu
Yes, sir.
burst.
Unfortunately, Kai wasn't the easiest teammate to work with. Eager to rescue
Okay.
Nia, he went it alone, until he was tricked into helping Garmadon escape imprisonment. Whoops.
Yeah, bummer. But it wasn't all bad. They got all the golden weapons. And with his sister rescued, Kai vowed to become a real elemental master and prove he
Kai's achieved his true potential, getting
wasn't just hot air.
So he got
Nice.
the training when he wasn't
Ooh.
slacking off and playing video games. Befitting a ninja and a pro gamer, Kai is a master of stealth, can climb any surface, and is incredibly
Yeah.
fast.
He's dodged lightning and is
Okay.
even a
Yeah,
master of
lightning
chain who can
dodging.
outrun his own elemental dragon.
Which, according to the Ninjago Visual Dictionary, can apparently fly at light speed.
Oh,
Yes, this is
okay, we're using the book statement. Yes.
That wasn't enough.
Book
Other ninjas
statement.
so strong.
Oh my God, bro! I love it when Death Battle fucking reads, man. I love that shit.
They can shake an entire
did not know they
mountain.
had a
So
book
even as a
statement.
wild child, Kai's team kept
Wait,
on.
what?
Yes, this is an official book.
If that wasn't enough, other ninja like Cole are so strong they can shake an entire mountain.
So even as a wild child, Kai's team kept him in check across a dozen seasons of blocky ninja action, where, frankly, nothing was off the table.
Who could forget the virtual world season, the time travel season, the ghost season?
That's the best one, by
Really
the way.
anything that would sell toys.
Meaning, Kai picked up plenty of ninja gear. Swords, grappling hooks, shurikens, a motorcycle, a wingsuit for flight, but
Wait, okay, wait. I'm gonna let it keep going, but it is a little weird though that like we're only using the coal thing and the dragon shit. I don't know why we're not bringing up Moro, Sphera, any of the realm stuff, maybe the golden weapons. But I'm gonna let it play out.
We'll see. We'll
fire
see.
remained his weapons of choice.
Once, when Garmadon combined the golden weapons
Oh,
into
wait,
a
hey.
mega weapon, Kai and his bros went to the past to get him back, then pushed themselves to the limit, using the golden weapons to overload the mega weapon with so much energy, it exploded into a star.
While this did destroy
Oh
the
my
golden
God.
weapons, creating enough
Raising that.
energy to ignite a star is absurd. For a mass
Yeah.
to become a star, it must first cross a critical temperature threshold.
Okay,
of
so they're
approximately
granting star
4
level.
million degrees
Yeah, this-
Celsius.
The golden
stuff is
And over
weapon.
time, Kai's fire got so strong, he could melt down those same golden weapons.
But no matter how powerful he became, Kai's hot-headedness kept getting in his own.
That's not the same thing though. Channeling the golden, when you channel the weapons, like what the weapon is meant for the user. If you channel the weapon, obviously it's exponentially more powerful. The
Okay,
weapon
so
is-
it's not like the durability of the weapon
yeah,
is slower.
Yeah, no, that doesn't make any sense. It also that part of the season that they also mentioned too. Fucking they in the Oni trilogy they make the golden weapons anyway.
Oh yeah, Ty. Actually, somebody in the chat asked you, why doesn't Lloyd use other elements anymore? I just finished Ninjago like 2 years ago. I'm getting to Dragon's Rising, so you know Ninjago.
Why doesn't
lore.
Lloyd use the other elements anymore? Well, I mean, it's like he could. Can he even do that?
His basically his
His ener-
element is light.
Yeah,
energy.
it consists of all the other ones. No.
It consists of all the other ones. Yeah.
okay.
So it's
way.
Come on, Kai
He just doesn't use
oozes
it
main
individually.
character energy. He
With
was sure to
life,
get the title of
lightning,
Green Ranger
ice,
or
fire,
Green Ninja, the one destined to be the leader of the team and take down Garmadon once and for all.
Oh
Right?
my.
No. Kai was chosen by Master Wu, but that didn't mean he was the chosen one. That honor belonged to the up-and-comer Lloyd, who happened to be Garmadon's son and Wu's nephew.
Typical Nepo, baby. But even if Kai wasn't the chosen
Nepo,
one,
baby.
he still had a big role to play in protecting Lloyd.
In a surprising act of humility, Kai chose to guide Lloyd until he could defeat
Oh my
Garmadon.
God.
Yeah, no, this
The
is
threats
literally
just
just
got
Power
wilder
Rangers.
from
What the
there.
fuck?
But he
Yeah.
always
Okay, I
rose
see
to
the
the
connection
challenge. Kai's defeated
It would be a
Carlos,
good
the
matchup.
Master
They
of
should
Metal,
do Lloyd
and
Green
Drake
Ninja, or
Wildfire,
Green
the Master
Ninja.
of Heat.
You know,
With
this
his
is
teammates,
actually
he took
literally
down
just
the Great
Tommy's
Devourer,
backstory. This
a
is so
snake goddess
thematic.
that could
Holy
consume
shit.
the continent and not a
Oh, let's
Wow.
not do that. That shit's like city level. Calm down, G. Calm down, G.
Wait, what?
He took down the Great Devourer, a snake goddess that could consume the continent, and not a
Oh.
Jin that could lift half of Ninjago's landmass into the sky.
And when these crystal weirdos had him on the ropes, Kai did a jump up, kick back, whip around, and spin to achieve his
Oh, they said the
ultimate power,
thing!
the Dragon
Well,
Form.
that's what they literally say in the show.
With this, Kai gets a huge boost in
That's where you remember the fucking shit. So you mean we have to jump up, kick back, whip around, and spin?
power. Can fight on fire
Yeah,
with
actually,
demonic elements.
okay.
It's like the
Harm
best thing about
Overlord,
Crystallize is that
the
joke.
source of all
Yeah,
evil
yeah.
in the world, who was as strong as the first Spinjitzu master.
on.
Remember? The creator of Ninjago itself.
Then, by uniting with his pals, they summoned a giant golden dragon that obliterated the Overlord. Sayonara, sucker! That's the power of found family. And money.
Kai's journey took him far
$500,
and
Jesus.
wide, where he beat the odds time and time again. Because, hothead chosen one or not, within Kai was the fire of a ninja.
Okay, so they're granting star level, it seems like. Right?
Star level, lightning to light speed, or I guess so star level, relativistic, I'll say. And,
Well, no, they said because they can dodge the dragon, so I think they're granting light speed reaction.
okay, and then they also have the peak scaling for him, which would by extension scale to the Overlord, and I guess he's only thinking that's like baseline universal, which is fine. That's not bad.
I mean, they only really usually grant like
Yeah,
5D unless it's like
They
explicit
don't do extra-dimensional unless it's like blatant like Gurren Lagann.
or
The
DC.
upcoming battle is the first ever stop-motion death battle, animated by
Oh, it's gonna be
Apartment
so
D,
big.
the creators of Rough Danger Dogs. They've got a ton of
Oh.
awesome stop-motion animations on their channel, like this, or this.
This is the one
Or
good
this.
ad where it's not
Make
like
sure to subscribe to
condoms for
Apartment D's
beer.
YouTube channel for more.
Year 2000, and the Lego Company. It was the year 2000, and the Lego Company was in shambles. Straddled with debt and risking closure, they needed a brand new idea to turn things around.
They needed something epic, something that was Lego but for big kids who loved lore. Enter Bionicle.
Bionicle begins on the
the
island
lore!
of Montanui, when 6 mysterious canisters arrived at the homeland of the biomechanical Matorans.
With help from a weird stone and this little guy Takua, out popped 6 very marketable warriors. The Toa.
They were Kopaka, Gali,
My
Ohatu,
goat.
Lua, Unua, and their self-proclaimed leader, Tahu.
But what were the Toa? Tahu had no freaking idea. He and the others had no memory of what, who, why, where, all that important stuff. Nothing. Head empty.
But even as an amnesiac hothead, Tahu still wanted to protect the Matorans from a threat lurking behind the scenes.
Lego Sauron! No, wait, not literally. I mean this creepy guy, Makuta, who just loves slaughtering the Matorans with his army of monsters.
Thus, the Toa Mata battled all manner of beasts with their elemental powers. And as the Toa of Fire, you can guess what Tahu was bringing.
Guns!
Fire.
Fire, yeah, okay. Even early on, Tahu could shoot fire, set his sword ablaze, melt thousands of tons of sand into glass, and even stop volcanic eruption. But even more importantly, he surfs on lava! Oh man, that's so cool! I mean, hot.
Tahu's fire is
Oh,
so
what you saying, the cat got
hot
to be
that it can
good.
reportedly melt any known substance. Anything. And on the rare occasion that his own fire isn't enough, he can absorb flames from his foes and surroundings. But it would take all his might to face Matanui's trials and gather the Kanohi masks.
Magic masks that give extra powers, and the Toa scooped up a bunch of them with his mask
Oh,
of shielding.
Ty, you gotta
Tahu
don't
can
know.
make it
Nova Blast. Okay, let me see this. Ranger Forever, thank you so much for the $5, brother. I appreciate it. What is your favorite version of Weekend Whip? Mine is Skybound version, with the original being amazing. Okay. Specifically Weekend Whip, I think the best one other than the original. I think the original. Listen, bro. I listen to that shit when I work out, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I do not listen to the Skybound one or the other ones like that. I do like Possession because of like the little like remix and like the little like clapping in the back. That's kind of cool. But yeah, probably the original. Skybound's good though. Skybound.
The demo is also really good too.
I would say though my favorite intro is the Blackout. Like not Weekend Whip, the reboot one. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Hello, Sketch. You know? Hello?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
The freaking... Go Ninja!
Go Ninja! Go Ninja!
That one's good. That one's good. What do you think is the worst? Hold on, we'll answer that in a little bit. Yeah, thank you so much for the 5, Ranger. You're so nice.
Mario vs. Nacho is definitely up there. King
Kinds
Beans
of
is definitely
attacks.
up there.
There's also masks of telekinesis, super strength, super speed, and X-ray vision. And from his mentor, Vakama, Tahu gained the Mask of Time.
While its power puts a serious strain on the user, it's worth the risk when it can slow targets to a standstill. Plus, these masks can be swapped out whenever Tahu wants, thanks to a cyber totem that stores them all.
Which came in handy as the Toa battled monsters across Mata Nui.
Like the Avoca, a beast that could fire lightning, which Tahu had to dodge multiple times.
But even from the start, Tahu was a lone wolf who preferred going solo, even if it meant leaving his Toa brethren in the dark.
Tahu tried to take on some big
What's up,
bads
Zero?
all by himself, and it went
see you, brother.
even worse than you think. He lost his powers, and he lost all
Oh, yo,
the
Ty,
rest
pin the
of
know
his
about the
team's
spoilers if you
powers. Awkward.
But Tahu kept pushing forward, accepting his team as his siblings, overcoming his weaknesses, and rebuilding
Okay.
himself. Literally.
Nice. Oh,
By
like a Lego.
jumping into a pool of liquefied cyber juice to become the Toa Nuva. Now boasting twin magma
Like a Lego.
swords and later some slick adaptive armor, Tahu can fly and use his fire in new supercharged ways.
He can conjure fire
Okay.
cages, create lava pits, and steal the heat from other living beings. So much so that the process freezes them solid. As the Toa
Dang.
Nuva, Tahu and his team are among the strongest generations
I might
of
be
Toa.
cooked.
Just as mighty as a much later iteration, the Toa Inaika.
Who defeated Umbra, a living beam of light. It was tough, but with some
Okay.
clever thinking and a mirror trap, they used Umbra's own super speed against him.
But perhaps Tahu's most impressive ability is the
Hey.
forbidden technique.
So
Remove
pause.
no
For
Toa-
what it sounds like to me, they're saying he's like relativistic, not like dot, like, or he's like light speed adjacent, because they're saying it like, oh, they need to use like strategy to beat like a light speed opponent, not like just dodging it outright.
wants to use, because the absolute annihilation that it causes is unforgivable.
The Nova Blast.
Using all of his elemental energy
Most Toa powers would, if unleashed uncontrolled, have the ability to either do serious physical damage to a planet that might A, destroy it, or B, render it incapable of supporting life, or C, wipe out most of the life on the planet.
at once, Tahu can unleash a blast so
Okay, this is
powerful
just
that it
all
can
at once. Okay.
So this is like
Oh,
a certain,
once.
this is like at least
potentially destroy
It is a
all of
Boros
Mata Nui.
attack, I
Not
think.
Mata Nui, the
Continental
island.
to planet.
Oh, no. Mata Nui is also the planet. And not just any planet, but a living celestial being that became a planet.
Oh boy, here we go. If you think stuff like Warhammer and
There we go.
Elder Scrolls
Wait.
have too much lore,
Bro.
that might unintentionally be the best like thing Boomstick has ever said. That sounded so genuine.
Planet.
oh
Here
boy,
we go.
If you think stuff like
There we
Wait,
go.
that was
Warhammer and Elder
good.
Scrolls have
I
too
can't
much
lie.
lore, you're not ready
Oh,
for
brother, here we go.
bionicle lore. Don't even get me started on the shattering of fierce magma and the betrayal of the League of Six Kingdoms and
But more than any physical power, Tahu was learning that a good leader isn't just one who leads, but is willing to be led. And so, he faced Mata Nui's final trial, the Mask of Light.
the legendary Toa of Light was
It
destined
does seem
to
like
defeat
Tahu and
Makuta
Kai as well are like character-wise, they're pretty similar.
and
they are
save
very
I think this is a good
Matanui.
matchup.
It's obviously gonna
Aside
be
from,
main
like, the
character Tahu,
dad.
right? right?
Of course not. Turns out, the Toa of Light was Takua.
Oh yeah, the little guy who opened the capsules at the very beginning.
The Toa were tasked with guiding this new
Oh, wait, hold on. My bad. Ranger sent a donation. Thank you, Ranger, for the 5. Think of the forbidden technique, like Vegeta's explosion in the Boo Saga.
Yeah, okay.
Hold on, let me,
Okay, see, if he's just blowing
he can
himself up to be
Why, yeah,
planetary,
why is his best attack why is his ult just a suicide bomb? I'm crying.
Who's the goat?
it's just worse than Kai with the golden weapon. So if they just grant him that, it's just like he just wins, right? Well, I mean, we'll see. Apparently, they got lore. Bionicle
Or
got
do
lore.
they think all of the Ninjago isn't a universe? Maybe it's planet level.
I don't think they're counting the merge.
Yeah, they didn't say anything about the realms.
Because the merge is a bunch of different like planets and stuff like there.
Maybe
The
so.
merge
I
made
think. So
Ninjago,
do,
like,
wait, do we?
huge.
So maybe they think Ninjago's just planet level because that's. I mean, that's usually the interpretation people come to. Like the average like consumer like opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, so maybe they're closer. I'm guessing it's gonna be like. In base, Tahu is stronger. Then with like the fucking suicide bomb thing, like Kai has to use his like. Golden,
It's just power draining.
Kai
It
has
doesn't
to
kill
use
him.
his golden power.
member. Something Tahu found
Oh, it's just power draining.
surprising,
Yeah,
but
he's-
ultimately
No,
accepted
that's good for Kai though.
for the good of the group.
Good thing, too, because they needed to be a solid team when they finally learned their true purpose. The whole reason they were built in the first place. Waking up God.
Long ago, the great spirit Matanui
Oh, so they're like the
depths of
Eternals.
space until the Makuta Pterodax poisoned Matanui like a cancer. Tahu and the Toa were meant to act like white blood cells, protecting the heart of Matanui and, should he fall, resurrect him.
Yeah,
It isn't a
Makuta
suicide attack, it
Matata's
just
whole
drains his
plan
power.
was to
Got it,
amass
got
an
it.
army,
Sorry.
hijack Robo-Planet
was
Matanui,
LARPing, guys,
and
sorry.
rule the universe. And he actually pulled it off.
But Tahu and his team were ready to fight back, with every generation of Toa joining together to reawaken Matanui.
Then, alongside the Toa of Light, Tahu went on an epic quest for his final toy variant. Upgrade. The Golden Armor. Screw you, Takua. He's getting a gold mask anyway.
This armor not only increases Tahu's own power,
Oh,
by
he's
several
gold,
hundred
just like the
magnitudes,
golden
but also absorbs
weapon.
the powers of those it defeats for Tahu to use. Just in time for all the Toa to come together for the final battle of good versus evil. Matanui versus Makuta Pterodax.
Giant Planet Mech versus Giant Planet Mech. Oh, man, that's awesome.
With his new armor, Tahu annihilated Makuta's forces, destroying the slug-like Krata and taking their powers, like heat vision, quick healing, teleportation, improved accuracy, and disintegration.
And giving Matanui the chance to strike down Makuta for good. Lego God was pretty spent, though. But before he took a well-deserved
lore
nap,
is fucking
he trusted
yo,
his
Ranger,
final
it is
message and the new
ridiculous.
world to Tahu. I guess
to be
he
fair,
really
doesn't
is
Ninjago
the
also
main
have its
character.
crazy ass lore as
Tahu
well?
led the way
It does,
for the
but,
Toa,
like-
Matorans, and all the
Okay.
other
I guess it's the same thing, right? Because it's like old Lego characters. It's not that deep, but it's like I look at these little fuckers. I would not expect I would not be expecting
peoples to create
this
a
much
new
shit
world,
from something
one
that's
for
fucking.
all Toa to
Wait, is
see.
it still ongoing?
I have no clue. I'll look it up.
Shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, you keep on
Bionicle?
telling me.
No.
And
No,
bound
did it
by
end?
destiny. For that is the way
So
of the
Bionicle ended in I think 2009, and I think in 2016 they had a
The
resurgence.
battle's about to
which was, like, a
start,
small
and this
thing,
time
which is
it's
Gen 2.
sponsored by us.
And
And
Gen
how
2
does
did
that
not sell well, so it went nowhere.
Korra versus Storm. Anyway, let's go.
From X-Men?
All right, the combatants
Yo, that battle was.
are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a stop-motion death battle!
Oh!
Okay.
Any donations or questions you guys have, I will be pausing it for the next 2 minutes. You guys gotta wait for a second. We're about to witness
All right.
fucking peak!
So, final prediction, guys.
I have 4 words. But before I say those 4 words, what do these guys have to say? Godspeed, Sketch.
It seems like Kai's gonna win, yeah. Fire!
My 4 words to everyone else. Whoop his ass, Kai! Oh my god. Oh.
Man, the merge brought some weird ones. Let's see what you can
Oh,
do.
they're right. Wait,
Get
this
off
is
the side,
wait.
pal.
Peak crossover comic idea. They need to take
There'll
notes.
be nothing but hot ash.
Oh my god.
Spin Jitsu!
Oh, the no. Oh my god, the effect.
You could have said ninjago.
Oh.
Another master of fire, huh? Why is it always me?
He sounds like Kai actually, but the voice is good. We're all good, bro.
Time to heat things up.
Okay.
Ninja,
Oh, he did the thing from the intro! Oh shit! Oh my god, dude, this looks insane! Oh, this is really cool, dude.
Oh, he's got a. Okay, that's cool.
Oh, the Lego, bro, bro, wait, this death battle is fire! Yo! No pun intended!
dodge this!
Yes! Whoa! Level 3. Uh-oh. Oh. He is cooking right now.
Surf's up!
Ah, the start thing. This is actually a sick visual. What?
Yeah, this is honestly one of my favorite Death Battle fights.
He is farming right now.
Someone in the chat said this is so much better than Nazi versus Ace.
This is Nazi versus Ace for men.
With jump up, kick back, whip around and spin. That's the
Oh,
way
he said the thing!
ninja.
Oh, we're giving him the full form, dude.
Golden weapon.
Oh! Oh shit!
United in duty. Bound in destiny. This is the way of the bionicle.
Let's go! Yo, they are farming.
Holy shit! What is going on?
Oh my god! Yo, they are cracking.
Oh, you what? Yo, that inverted electivire type shit! What is this? Oh yeah, we're light speed. We got this. We're safe. We're safe. Oh my god! What is that, Kai?
They're battling Innova.
Oh. Kai.
Uh-oh.
Kai, get out of there.
Give me.
Kai, get out of there, bro.
I hate to tell you, Todd.
No, you got this, bro. Oh my god!
He's gonna resist it. He's gonna resist it.
Time for everything.
Yes!
Ninja.
Oh, he's around fire, so he's amped! He's around the fire, so he's amped!
Oh my god!
Wow.
Holy shit.
Guess I was too high.
10 out of 10! This is the greatest death battle of all time!
No, seriously, this is unlike one of my favorite Death Battle fights. That was insane.
Oh my. Yo, hold on. Fuck the stats. Fuck the scaling. Fuck the channel right now. This is a 10 out of 10, bro. Actually,
This is an amazing fight.
wow. This is the best death battle. What death battle beats this? What beats this?
Dude, he hits
Cell
it. He
versus
hits
Mel.
it.
Honestly,
Sonic
Ash
first.
Yugi? Ash
What
Yugi
beats
for me?
this? Oh my god. Like,
Cell versus Melasonic.
no, I don't know. I don't even know.
I don't know. I do like that one though. But...
I do really like Cell versus Mel. I really
I
like.
think,
Thanos
yeah, I'm
versus
like
Dark
pure
Side.
visual, like pure just watching it. I think this is just the best, right? Like, it has to be.
Oh, if you're talking about in terms of spectacle, yeah, that is kind of it's tough to beat this one.
Wow,
I'm trying to just like
bruh.
yeah, that was incredible.
Oh my. Kind of funny how we had mid last match. Yeah, that's true. Bowser, Yugi versus... oh, yeah, true. Okay, like... But that's what you mean. Like, I think I like Yugi versus Ash the most still. But I think this is number 2. Like, unironically, like, battle-wise. Bro.
This match was not an easy call. Let's build this set by examining their speed, arsenal, and power.
All right.
First up,
Okay.
speed. With all that fire spinning around, staying one step ahead was super important. Tahu could dodge Avoca's lightning, but Kai and the rest of the OG ninjas are as quick as dragons that move at light speed.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
the Toa and Aika could not keep up with Umbra, a light speed
Okay.
entity. And the
Okay.
Aika
I
are
called
similar
her.
in stats to the Toa Nuva.
Tahu definitely got a leg up with that golden armor, but Kai's got way more speed amps, like Rising Dragon, Air Jitsu, and the Dragon Form. Speed goes to Kai.
However,
Big
while
time.
Kai was running circles around Tahu,
The Mega Weapon launched into space faster than light, and the Phoenixes from Lego Chima flew to the sun. These exceed Tahu's speeds, even if he's highball scaled to Umbra or more nebulous laser reaction feats from Kongu, Hakan, and
Okay.
Archie. Okay.
This is fair.
the Toa's arsenal had plenty of counters.
Kai's packing flaming swords, wingsuits, supercars, motorcycles, and even a mech or two. All cool stuff, but Tahu can stop time.
Exactly. With all the Kanohi masks plus the
Oh,
Chronicles, the Toa
that's what he
Empire
did.
had plenty of abilities
He's gonna
Kai
do it
did not
long.
have a direct answer for. In theory, the Mask of Time alone could nullify Kai's speed advantage.
Yeah, too bad it hurts real bad to use.
Well, does
Like,
Kai have
really-
any time stop resistance?
No, they're wing. There's the reason why they're saying it doesn't matter is because he can't do it. It's not like Dio. Like he has to. It hurts him to do. So he has to.
Really
Like,
bad. Just one use almost took out Vakama. There's a reason why the Toa don't whip this out every time there's a new monster of the week.
So Tahu could not reliably depend on the Mask of Time.
Novak Kyle's gravity power created a small singularity that destroyed itself, but it was overloaded by an outside source, which is not normally applicable to cross powers. Okay.
For a win without serious risk of a self-KO. But he has dozens of other unique powers. The masks of shielding, speed, and strength help him keep
Surprised
up
they
with
didn't give
Kai.
Kai the
Add in
Closet
golden
Time.
armor
Those are
powers
not
like
his
heat vision,
weapons.
quick healing, and improved accuracy, and Tahu has the wider arsenal.
Yeah, the better
A lucky
arsenal.
shot
Okay,
with
that's fair. The
disintegration
better
could be
hack.
enough to tip the scale.
If Kai didn't dodge with his way better speed. So this all comes down to power.
The power.
Tahu's best move is the Nova Blast, which can wipe out a planet. But Kai's power created a friggin' star. You know,
Yeah.
classic ninja move. The Ninja Star.
Well, a star was made, that's been confirmed multiple times, but it was a team effort utilizing all the golden weapons. Kai is clearly not blasting people with the power of a star on a regular basis, but neither is Tahu with the Nova Blast, a move we technically have never actually seen reach planetary levels of destruction, only heard about.
Yeah, the Toa usually battle monsters that can break mountains, like the Borok, while Kai and Co.
Okay.
fight foes who tear apart the entire continent of Ninjago. It's not like
Okay, yeah, I think they wanted
Okay.
to keep them closer. I think they wanted to keep them
I
close.
will say though, using Nauticon for this is weird, right? Just because I don't think we can even like the only thing is I guess you can apply like mega power creep so he would scale, but like regularly kind of not like Nauticon.
Oh, he doesn't scale to those guys?
It's like
The entire
like okay, him at his full power,
continent of
yeah, but like the feat itself is weird. Like Nauticon is lifting something like with his fucking like hacks, you know what I mean? Like it's not his actual like Nauticon I wouldn't say is like continental.
Ninjago. Not like Tahu was throwing hands with Super Mecha Makuta. That was Manui's job. Still, the Star and Nova Blasts are their absolute peaks.
A star's gravitational binding energy far exceeds
Definitely
that of
way.
planets. Even dividing
Yeah.
it between
Kai has
the
a higher
four
peak
weapons
than that.
vastly exceeds any of Tahu's best showing.
Yep.
And hey, Kai's still the one who lit the fire. His own flame can melt the
Rude
golden
God.
weapons, and even this
Oh
official
my God,
guidebook
this is the guy I played
confirms they've
Elden
got
Ring
the
with.
combined power of a star. That's
What's up,
right,
Rude God?
Ninjago's got that epic lord too.
Furthermore, Tahu's
Of a star. That's right, Ninjago's got that epic lord too.
Oh, they have a confirmed thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, his own flame can
Have
melt the
that
golden weapons, and even this official guidebook confirms they've got the combined power of a star. That's right, Ninjago's got that epic lord too.
Furthermore, Tahu's
Yeah, also this thing has heat resistance scales to wildfire who could survive the sun's heat. That's
right,
I don't think you
Ninja-
can use that to say star level, right?
They're
It's
talking about
just
his
heat.
resistance.
They're talking about his
The fire resistance? Yeah.
Furthermore,
Yeah, they're
Tahu's
talking about like his heat resistance. I
fire
think.
can reportedly melt any known substance. Giving benefit of the doubt and taking this literally, the material with the highest known melting point in the universe is tantalum hafnium carbide, an extremely rare compound that NASA likes to test rockets with because it doesn't melt until around 4,000 degrees Celsius. Extremely impressive.
Yeah, but when you're talking stars, melting point kind of goes out the window.
Indeed, initiating stellar fusion requires
Okay, yeah,
temperatures
so they're
in
just
excess
taking as
of 4
massive fire
million
resistance.
degrees. Far higher than anything Tahu has generated or survived. Certainly capable of overwhelming him, even with all his defenses.
So the Red Ninja is bringing in a whole lot more firepower.
While it's possible Tahu's fighter arsenal could land a victory, Kai's significant advantages
Wow,
in speed
man.
and power means
This
he
is
wins this more
fair.
often than not.
Kai
Unless
took
you just
fire
wanna take
to a
Kai's
whole new
infinitely
level,
stronger.
And Tahu just had to Lego.
The winner is the red.
Okay.
Wait,
Oh.
why am I laughing, bro? Wait, why is Boomstick kind of funny?
Ninja Kai.
Damn, wait, and Boomstick likes Kai. Wait, I might like Boomstick now, bro.
Okay, wait, what's the
Okay,
next one? Next time.
Not prime boomstick.
Okay,
This
yeah.
current.
Next time.
Next up, battle.
I'm on
let's
Death
go.
Battle.
What is this?
Yeah.
Oh! Oh! Yo!
Let's
Subscribe and
Oh,
join
fuck
the
off, Goji! I'm
Death
making the
Battle.
script tonight, bitch! Oh!
Let's
Yo!
go.
Shadow versus Mewtwo!
Shadow Mewtwo 2.
What
Shadow
are we
about to get his
doing?
get back. Shadow about to get his get back.
Goji,
Wait, what
if
did
you
Goji
watch
do?
it, bro, I gotta go, bro. I gotta go. Oh wow,
Tahu's
man.
fighter arsenal could land.
Okay.
Go.
Alright.
Wow.
No, Ty, this
I
is
knew the second I saw Gerald, bro. The second I saw Gerald.
no Ty. Remember a few days ago I was telling you how like this was now we see why it was trending.
Oh.
Yes. They're gonna do Shadow Mewtwo.
Yeah.
Oh.
This okay.
Why?
I don't know how much they're gonna grant. Do you think they're gonna grant the Doom Power shit or no?
I mean they have to. If they granted fucking speed sim, there's no way they can't grant the Doom powers.
well, I'm just saying because like he doesn't use them anymore, type thing.
I mean, in speed sim, he actually does technically still have them. It's kinda weird.
I guess, yeah, that.
I knew it.
Plus, if you're granting
knew-
speed sim scaling, you must do. You
I
have to.
knew
It also,
it
yeah,
was
it
Shadow
depends on
versus
how much
Mewtwo.
we're gonna grant Mewtwo too.
Shadow.
Yeah.
gotta
I know
get
Mewtwo
his
had some
fucking
other
get
game.
back.
I mean, if they fucking give him Arceus scaling, then this is over.
Yeah. So wait, all right. Let me, because in when you were texting me, you were telling me that they were scaling Mewtwo to the creation trio, right?
That's what. Okay, okay. I will say this. To be fair, I've learned some new information. Apparently, that wasn't the actual Death Battle team themselves. That was just some people in the fucking Death Battle Discord. But from what I do know, apparently, so even though they are fans, generally a lot of their opinions are like influenced by the actual Death Battle team themselves. But like nobody from the official team has actually commented on the matchup. But from what the fans said they think they're leaning towards Mewtwo. But again, it's not the official team.
What are they granting for him?
All right, I'll
The
get
creation
Lisa.
trio. Okay, so if they do end up scaling Mewtwo to the creation trio, then they're probably just gonna be like maybe
like multi or something, right?
I would say they're relative, but generally speaking, unless obviously Right. I think it would be. I think it would be interesting if they're both just 4D, but I don't know. They don't think Sonic is 4D, right?
No,
it's like they're
they
barely
granted-
4D with the Chaos Emeralds. That's
Yeah,
like
Okay,
they
so
can't-
they'll probably do that this time, right? They'll probably just say like you need a 4D.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think if we remove Shadow's like a AP advantage, it probably gets a little more
advantage, but
Hmm?
and probable speed advantage, but
Yeah, because they're not gonna grant him immeasurable. I forgot they're not doing that.
yeah, let's like that's another thing. They might actually have Mewtwo, depending on what they scale for Pokemon. Because I remember they still think they think Cell Saga level Dragon Ball characters blitz the fuck out of Sonic characters. So that's probably
So bad. Okay, wait.
Let's before we answer like what we think the actual matchup is. Didn't they have Mewtwo at Sure He's 4D from Ash versus Yugi? No, it wasn't attributed to Mewtwo. It was attributed to Ash because Ash directly like had contact with the fucking Roar of Time. So it's direct scaling from it. But Mewtwo doesn't. The problem is you can't do the same thing with Mewtwo because Mewtwo doesn't have a like direct feat. Like,
what did Pikachu clash?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. They might do chain scaling. They might be like Mewtwo over Pikachu would do better against Dialga.
I mean, do you think they'll do like that stuff where it's like, oh well, and everybody like all the different Pokemon same files. If you have Mewtwo, you can train your Mewtwo to be like.
No, they probably won't do that because you could argue that for like any Pokemon. They might.
I'm thinking like what you said with the chain scaling, but I like because they'll probably be like, oh well, this is Ash and Gen 4 and freaking Journey's fucking Mewtwo no diff them.
Yeah, they could argue that. That or because Mewtwo doesn't really have like Arceus or Creation Trio like scaling. He's not in the Hoopa movie where all the other legendaries fight, right?
The only
that's
thing
where you get like the primal ground on Kyogre.
They're just gonna.
Well, that's another thing.
I think they're just gonna be like my bad, Dix. I was gonna say I think they're literally just gonna be like oh well, he should be relative with the other legendaries.
Yeah, okay, that's going my next one too is like what version are they going to use? Are they going to use like anime game or are they just going to like fucking just comp?
That also matters too. I would say baseline, I think everybody knows like baseline Mewtwo scaling is just like he's a Pokemon that has the power to destroy the world or something like that.
Even in the first movie, that was his whole plan. He was going to use a storm to blow up our planet.
Ty, did you got donut?
Yes. Ranger Forever with the $5 donation. Thank you. Shadow versus Mewtwo is a highly requested rematch. I'm neutral and interested in the next time, but I'd rather have Archie and Movie coming instead. Movie Mewtwo?
I mean,
no,
I think you mean Movie Shadow. Movie Shadow.
What's a good matchup for Movie
Shadow?
Movie Shadow versus anime Mewtwo would go hard as fuck.
That's actually not bad.
That's not a terrible matchup. Shadow would blitz the fuck out of him, but it's still a pretty good matchup.
I mean, I will say this. Equal stats, though, Mewtwo probably could just mind hacks the fuck out of him.
Mewtwo fought Zygarde before Necrozma. Oh, yes. Okay.
Mewtwo does get
I don't remember how well he does, because I feel like Zygarde gets diffed by...
Mewtwo gets fucked up by Zygarde, and Zygarde gets fucked up by Necrozma.
Yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh, Masters. The guy in the chat mentioned Master scaling. They could do some shenanigans with that.
Mewtwo. Oh, why is it? What about Rainbow Rocket scaling? I heard there's argument to scale. Oh, that's true, right?
Oh!
The strongest Mewtwo technically would be Rainbow Rocket Giovanni.
And then you say, oh, well, he's above Cyrus who has the Creation Duo.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, but I know another thing. I saw like some of the fans that were saying a lot of them think that apparently Mewtwo could just like copy Shadow's powers. So like, do you think that's like a viable thing?
What hacks does he have?
Like apparently he has like I think it's called Mimic. Is it Ty?
Mimic? Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Pokemon move.
Yeah, apparently they're arguing that he could just copy like Chaos Control or something.
Ooh.
Or like disable.
Well, okay. Because let's think about this, right? If Mimic is able to copy literally any move, like any move in Pokemon, which would include Spatial Run and Roar of Time, that would...
Yeah, sure. The thing is that you could argue that those things are more like Chaos Emerald-esque. I guess Shadow can do it on his own, but I'm pretty sure he has to like use his own life force or something.
No, it's like he can use it, but like with an Emerald, it amplifies it. Like obviously, it amplifies it like insane.
Yeah, it makes it better. So like he could do it, but I'm pretty sure in in Sonic, you're like chaos control proficiency is like rated highly. So like Shadow being better at it than everybody else would make him.
Yeah, I mean,
a
like
superior
Shadow definitely has like layers to hit. I mean, that's another thing too. Like, there's like different layers to this shit because it's like obviously, like the Sonic cast had like base time stop resistance from like SA2, and then like obviously Chaos Control can time stop them. But then if you remember in like Sonic Heroes against Metal Overlord can use Chaos Control to time stop Supersonic.
On Supersonic,
Then remember in like Shadow Gens, Shadow can use it to stop Metal Over. Oh no, actually Metal Overlord resists
You
it.
can't use it on Metal Overlord, but you can use it on everyone else. And then Doom couldn't use it on him.
So it's like, well, no, at first at first Doom did, but then he broke out of it when he like evolved. So it's like, there's just layers to the shit.
So he may be able to copy his basic time stop, but not like Chaos Emerald Amp. Probably not.
Maybe just use like the basic Wild Emerald, but like if he's like Doom or Super, probably not.
Miracle Eye. Oh yeah, I guess they can try. He could try to mind wipe him again.
Or like I think they also mentioned Disable too. So like, what does Disable do?
Trick Room. Oh, Disable just stops you from using abilities. So like if you use like Flamethrower and then you click Disable, it just stops you from using it for a couple of turns.
So it's like, I mean, I would say
does Shadow have Mind Hack's resistance? Probably not in base, right?
Yeah, no, he does. First off, a Black Doom. Remember when he tried to control him in Shadow 05? He broke out of that. And then also, I'm not sure if you play Sonic Rivals too, but he resisted the Inference Mind Hacks, which actually Sonic couldn't resist.
He did? Okay.
Yeah.
Diggs, Diggs, put like the note thing for the donations in chat so I can pin up.
Oh well, no. My note was just about the death hour. Since we're done with the vow,
no, I'm saying I'm saying put the old one that you put in the last.
Wait, what is Power? Okay, Power Null's probably
Mewtwo and Trick Room. Okay, Trick Room. Oh, that is kind of funny, right?
Trick Room is kind of nasty. Hold on.
If Mewtwo gets him in a fucking Trick Room and it's like, oh, he goes Super Shadow, so instead of being like fucking broken, he's just fucking infinitely ass. Like,
yeah, he's super slow.
Yeah, like, oh wait, that's kind of.
Funny. Mewtwo actually has some decent hacks. Hold on.
Yeah, he does.
Didn't Shadow lose his Doom powers in End of Shadow games? I don't think they state that he lost them. They're just like dormant. I'm pretty sure. Like he just.
They'll also probably do because Mewtwo in Journey is also like. I'm pretty sure he fucked up Cinderace and Lucario. Obviously, Lucario by end of Journeys is like stronger than Greninja. Obviously, and that Lucario scales to Garchomp, who helps deflect against the fucking Roarotai.
Yeah. Oh, also another thing too, guys, about the whole Mind Hacks resistance thing. Don't forget, like, if they grant Shadow the Chaos Emeralds, like Chaos Emeralds also give you an extra layer of resistance as well. So it's like if he has
Ash did that. Oh, that's true.
Wait, hold on. If you're too fast in Showdown with Red
Lucky, you can break Shadow. And
you can break out
the narrator goes, Mewtwo used a move, a Trick Room. Trick Room in the game of Pokemon allows the user to have the opposite stat set. However, if one is what was it? The speed barrier. If one
breaks the speed barrier,
there's only one Pokemon that is faster than Trick Room, and we call this the Pokemon that can break the speed barrier. Hold on.
That would be fucking hilarious. They're not going to do that, but that would be hilarious if they brought that up.
Would Wolverine versus Zoro from One Piece be a good death battle after Shadow versus Mewtwo? I want another contestant to return, and Wolverine is like Shadow, edgy, and rival with Blue Boy Scout. Oh.
Wait, Wolverine versus who?
Zoro. So my thing is, like, character-wise, I really don't think they're that comparable. Really.
Similar, yeah. I understand it's like the Blade thing. What would be a good matchup for Zoro since they already did Urza, which is
Well, if they do, I mean, if they ever wanted to remake that, I think that is a good one. Like
they could remake it.
The loyalty aspect, the determination, obviously, like the goal, like that like drive to be the strongest. Them all surviving like stupid ass situations, having no HP.
The endurance, yeah. That could not be bad.
They gotta do Mysterio versus Scarecrow. Oh, Mysterio versus Scarecrow, please.
Thematically, that's hard, but Mysterio probably beats the shove in. But thematically, it's hard though.
Ooh, don't get me salivating.
I don't know. I think in terms of like pure illusions, I would imagine Mysterio's might be a little better, but Scarecrow's IQ is just so high.
I mean, I was just gonna say because like Mysterio is just probably stronger than him, but
yeah, like he has like laser beams and stuff. It depends on what they grant him.
Yeah, it
Oh, it's
depends
a
on what Mysterio too. Like some versions of Mysterio, like obviously they have like the wrist rockets and shit, but most Mysterios are just like, you know what I mean? But are they gonna play the fact that like, oh, by himself, he's actually just a guy?
But yeah,
I think
so
we gotta
Ty,
run
I got
that. We gotta run that death battle back, bro. I think we gotta run it
But
back.
just real quick, Ty, because that's why I was like, remember, I know we talked before though. Like, are you definitely gonna make a Shao versus Mewtwo video now?
Bro, yes,
I'll get
yo,
started.
bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like Kai versus Tahu, there's no debunk, so that was gonna be the video for the week. So now I got a video for the week.
Bet.
I just got all I need to do is just finish this Thor, guys. This MCU Thor video, I am halfway done. I am there.
Oh, Ty, you got another dono.
I am halfway there. After this Thor video, I'm gonna finish editing the Thor thing tonight, and then tomorrow, bro, I'm gonna start scripting that Shadow Mewtwo shit.
We got another dono.
Oh, Pocket Brown with the $2 donations. Thank you so much, brother. Blaze the Cat versus Starfire. Blaze the Cat. Who's Blaze?
Okay. Blaze is the chick from
Sonic. Yeah, send them a picture. You've seen her before.
Oh, the purple one?
Yeah. The thing is, okay, Blaze actually scales to Sonic.
Starfire.
Yeah, Starfire, from what I've heard in her comics, she's not like all that.
I mean,
strong.
look, from what True's told me in the past, she's like, if you were to like put her like within DC, she'd be like kind of a mid-tier DC, like, you know, Herald character. So it's like, I could see them if they're both around like multi. Like, I think it actually is probably a decent topic, but I'd say probably Blaze overall probably just has like more hacks and like better concrete scaling. But like,
yeah, she's not like Wonder Woman and esque. Like, she doesn't fight any of those guys.
Thor isn't even top tier in the MCU. Hulk might be stronger now. He might be physically stronger, but I think Thor would whoop his ass in a fight if he like throws Stormbreaker at him. Hulk just fucking dies.
Guys, someone said he'll chaos blast the like button.
Okay, I was blasted like, oh, thank you, bro. I saw some video saying that Kai would win, and they were right. Let's go. Also, people don't know Bionicle that much. Sorry, fans of the show. Listen, the only person in here that like actually knows Bionicle is fucking Scott.
Dude,
he put up a fight though. I underestimated him. I thought he was.
What do you? Okay, bro, you've been a little quiet, bro. What do you think about this? You like both, so what do you think? Because you've been around for like some pretty shitty death battles that we watched. I don't think you were ever on that stream where we watched the worst ones, but what do you think, Scotch?
I thought it was a good death battle. I do think they underplayed a lot of the stuff in Bionicle, though.
I mean, do you agree with the result? Like, do you agree Kai wins?
Oh yeah, I think Kai wins wholeheartedly.
I'm surprised they didn't bring up the Pokunada stuff. Is that his name?
Yeah.
So, like, are you surprised that they didn't give Kai any of the extra dimensional stuff, or like?
Yeah, they didn't. Okay, yeah, so they didn't. They didn't go for any. They didn't go for the high ends or even the low ends. They went for kind of like the super. I think they did super baseline surface level scaling, which I don't think, in my opinion, when it comes to matchups, I don't think being like, oh, you didn't bring up everything, this video sucks, is really the thing. I think the idea, in general, when it comes to making a versus battle, like, yes, the scaling is important, but, like, it does help, right? Like, obviously, like, he could be like, oh, this Kai is fucking infinitely stronger than Tahu, right? Like, we could go that route. However, I think it's more entertaining to be like, yeah, they are like a lot closer. Like the stuff with the star comparison, like them, you know what I mean? Like having the combined power to make the star in comparison to like this blast that might actually
destroy the planet.
Like you know what I mean? Like the comparisons, in my opinion, it was like in terms of like that, like the back and forth, I thought that was like solid. Like this is a great death battle. I don't think I really have like high rated death battles all the time, right? Like I feel like in general, like when a matchup is like lackluster or whatever, or a fight is just boring or whatever, like that can really fuck with how you feel about a death battle. But for me, I think the scaling, not only was the scaling good, but the fight for me made this like like the fight is crazy, bro. Like this fight,
animation wise, this was like one of the best fights I think they've ever done. Like this,
I think that in terms of how they did. Well,
wait. So who do we? So do we think Blaze? Wait, does Blaze beat Starfire?
Yes.
I'll say
Yes,
probably
yes,
more
yes.
often. I do think there might be an
'Cause she
argument for
actually-
Starfire,
yeah.
but it's like consistently, because like I said, she doesn't consistently scale to any of the higher tier DC stuff, and Blaze's scaling Sonic is like more. So I just say she probably has the edge.
Yeah, she just has.
Starfire.
There was actually a video on it, like a fan death battle on Blaze Starfire.
Oh, nice.
That
I'm a
was
little
actually really
disappointed,
good.
though.
What happened, Scotch?
They didn't use anything from Bionicle G2, which is understandable because G2 is lesser. It wasn't that good.
They didn't-
What? But does that have crazy scaling though? Is that why?
Not really. I'm just surprised they didn't use like anything from it though.
Oh, Hijo actually asked about. He said, "What do you guys think of the next time?" I heard a lot of people don't like the matchup because Shadow's already at 3. This would be his 4th. I mean,
If I'm gonna be
I
honest, all of
can't
his
listen-
matchups weren't good.
yeah, it's like he had 2 robberies and he had a pity win. So yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
He had Shadow Vegeta, where they said like he was like moon level, even though he's 40 tons in base. Then they had Ryuko, where like
Oh, that's a
obviously,
pity win.
literally the only reason is because the Shadow VA said he likes Ryuko, and obviously he stomps. And then Mewtwo, where he got like mind wiped or whatever, which
Yeah. So
they're
he had
redoing it
2
obviously because they don't like that version.
Yeah, so like I said, 2 robberies and a pity win. So yeah, he hasn't had a
They
real
just
actual
aren't good
legit matchup.
matchups. They should do better ones.
Oh.
Also, some characters are just going to be more popular than others. Batman has a lot of matchups because he's Batman. He's the GOAT. What I honestly think they should do, Sonic-wise, give me more Sonic matchups that are not just Mario
Yeah,
and
no, I mean,
Flash, because
listen,
he's not beating
I personally-
Flash.
But honestly, I would like to see Blaze versus Starfire as an actual death battle. Also, Ty, you got another dono.
Ranger Forever with the 5. Could the ninjas from Ninjago survive Digimon? Since the ninjas experienced digital worlds twice. Hey! Could they handle and fight off the digital monsters? I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yes, but not the top tier.
Probably depends on which versions of the monsters.
I think relatively speaking, if it's like the average Digimon episode, average Ninjago episode, I think relatively speaking they could like, you know what I mean? They could probably live in the world in terms of like cosmology scaling and scope.
Digimon is more.
Ninjago gets like clipped bad. The most, in my opinion, I'd be saying about Ninjago is that they are like 4 to 5D. Maybe you could argue extra dimensional stuff or like infinite tiers with like the Overlord, Lloyd. Generally speaking, I think the strongest character in the verse is 5D, 5th dimensional. Digimon is like consistently in those like double digits in terms of like fucking like
Yeah, the thing is that it's like the top tiers. If it's like random Digimon, they're fine.
That's what I'm saying.
You know,
but, like if we're taking their peaks and they're going into the fucking gulag.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
they like any of like the top tiers are like what, like high hyperversal.
At least I know. Apparently, some of them are actually outer. So
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There you go. So Ninjago.
Yeah, they're just most of them are just like sealed away or doing other stuff though, or they're
What if
good
it's, like,
guys.
the
So I don't think
average-
Ninjago will be
Like for your question, I'm guessing because obviously I don't think you're only just asking, can they handle the average episode? I guess you're like, how far would they get?
I mean, if it's like early like Digidestined stuff, they're probably dealing with that. Yeah.
Let me try and look around right now to.
well, okay. Actually, hold on. Let me, because I know Gods. Because Ty, you don't know. Ty, you know a little bit of Digimon, right? Godspeed.
Yeah, I do play Time
Probably up to
Stranger.
like I'll say maybe from what I know, they could probably get up to like maybe to like the ultimate level. But I think when they get to like the mega level, like
Mega and Mega
like
Plus,
that, like when you get to like the War Greymon tier, that's when they just get fucking cliffed.
the Royal Knights and such.
Yeah, they're just getting their asses.
So what
handed
would
to
be
them.
like the weakest? What would be the
Probably
str-
like
If it's like if we're going off the first season, they're definitely beating Devamon. They might even beat some of like the next villain. I forgot. It's the
Maybe, like,
oh god. I always
maybe
forget
up
the
to
name.
Myotismon. Like I'd say,
Is Myotismon the vampire guy?
yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So,
He was, like,
I think
just
maybe, like,
getting to that,
champion or
like,
the
mega
ultimate level is probably where they cap out at, like champion or ultimate level.
Okay.
Like I said, when we get to like the megas, then yeah, it's just cliffed.
There's like Mega Plus. They have a what's it called? I think they fuse like after that.
Oh, you got another dono from Can't Make This Up.
Oh, what do you say? Thank you so. Oh, let me see. Can't make this up with the $2 dono. Thank you so much, brother. He said Z Team from Dispatch versus the Phantom Troop and Hunter x Hunter. Damn.
Are we counting
Well,
Blonde
okay.
Blazer and Phenomenon? Like,
that's a good question.
should we not?
Yeah, Phenomenon's there. The Z team probably.
Do we also grant Mecha Man? Like, how much are we? Because obviously, like, the street tiers are dead, right?
I would say like the Suicide Squad team, the OG one.
Okay, so the street tiers are dead.
If we're trying to even out the numbers and we get Phenomenon, Blonde Blazer, Robert, I think the Z team probably handles it pretty handedly, right?
Yeah.
Generally speaking, though, they're like in that like large building city block. There's like a calc for Invisigal dodging the guy's lightning blast, which is like it gets her into like high hypersonic. So I would say the Z team in terms of speed would probably be like decently like in there against the troop, honestly, besides like maybe Chrollo or Hisoka. I would say like maybe they could probably do something there.
Yeah, he said that. Yeah, you can include them.
Oh, you can include them. Yeah, I think that the Z team probably just are way faster, but if it's not Phenomenon or like, I guess Robert fucking
in the mech.
I guess Robert trying to like do the super spirit bomb thing. They're probably not even like small town level. But those two specifically, I think, and with Blonde Blazer, they probably.
They win that. If it's just the street tiers, I don't think they really do anything just because the Phantom Troop have insane hacks.
Right.
Like they have like what do any of them do about the bungee jump?
It's just a bad speed gap, and the Boa Lenov thing comes out to like what, like city block,
I think they should be like above him, right? Like most of them.
They should, or it should be relative, or either that or downscaling from him. Right.
Yeah. Okay. I see one guy say if they did Shadow versus Vegeta again, I think they'd give it to Shadow. Going off, they said Mel versus Cell. The thing is, Cell is like a 30-year-old character, bro. If they're using current Vegeta, don't forget they already think Cell side characters blitz the fuck out of Sonic characters. So
yeah, probably not. They were because they were like because I know they granted Anime Cell, who's obviously stronger than. Like the solar system level.
Is Mecha Man Phenomenon the top tiers? Yeah, I think they're just stronger than everyone else. Like they would probably
have a G to get the one over Shadow.
Everyone else also just scales to the Shroud Bot by like to an extent when everyone locks in, right? And they would just have like way better fucking like team coordination. The Z team probably just blitz and beat them up. Like,
you think even without like Phenomenon, you think?
No, well, without Phenomenon, I think Blonde Blazer and Robert are in the same tier as him. I don't think he's that much stronger.
Oh, damn! You got two more donos.
Oh,
damn,
Chillax with the $5 and Golden Arrow with the $5. Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna go with Chills first, just because he said it first. Maguna with Maharaga and Curse Beast Agito versus Dio Part 3 with his Part 1 powers and of course the world. Ooh. If he has, I'm not gonna lie, don't even give him his Part 1 powers, and I think Dio still stomps, but if we're giving him, like, the whole kit, like...
Yeah, the thing is, Dio is
Can Maguna even dodge the I-beams?
No, probably not. Like the thing is that Dio is not a street tier. Like, he is massively faster in light, and Sukuna is not. So the speed gap is bad. And then if you thought that was bad, he can also time stop for 9 seconds. And then that's just free punches to the gut.
Like Dio himself obviously like is fast enough to fucking obviously use the time stop and like blitz everyone around him, right? And we know as well in the guides or whatever for Part 3, they mention how Dio stops time with the world by speeding up so much that it like casts the ability. So it's like literally Dio, like his stand is not just like, oh, time stop and then boom, that's it. Like his stand is literally moving at like a fucking crazy speed to a point to where like the opponents aren't even fucking able to perceive that. So he'd be like
Sukuna's win condition is basically if Dio just punches Maharaga over and over again, but he just doesn't have to do that. He can just attack.
Literally perception blitzes the same guy who perception blitz light and saw it in like fucking slow mo. So I would say,
he was literally putting him down the stairs over and over.
Having a great day, yo man. I hope you're having an amazing day as well, Chillax. But yeah, to answer your question, Dio is way faster. Even if we give him the Kashimo light speed feat, Dio Blitz is bad, and if we're giving it Spark 1 power, honestly, I beam diff, bro. That's all I have to say.
Beams. He has mind control. Like,
Oh yeah, the fucking little brain things. Yeah. Oh my god.
yeah.
We're cooked. Golden Arrow with the $5. Jimmy Neutron. Thank you so much, Golden Arrow. Jimmy Neutron versus Dexter. The
Bayharder Butcher?
Okay, so Neutron is a cartoon, right? So like, does he like dodge
Yeah.
lasers or like lightning at any point?
Yeah, no, he goes into space and like he flies in space all the time. So it's like
No,
shit
bro.
that-
He's like Planet, bro. He's kind of strong.
Oh.
Also, if you use Power Hour, he's compared to like Timmy's Magic. Like it's kind of ridiculous.
What?
Yeah,
They're
if
comparable?
You remember in the freaking intro, they're freaking like using the science and the magic like evenly,
Oh, that's
ironically.
true.
I
And
know
he
Dexter
builds
has
like
some-
he builds like that contraption that fights Crocker. I'm pretty sure.
But like, I know also Dexter also has some like crazy like uni stuff with his like inventions too. So that's actually an interesting topic.
Bro, I was
It's
thinking,
really
yo,
just like how much do you want to grant them? What episodes?
Yeah, like,
Yo,
are they- yeah.
I'm so dumb. I said Jimmy Neutron's a cartoon. I was thinking that, like, I thought he thought Jimmy Neutron versus like the killer Dexter, not Dexter's laboratory. Oh my
Bro,
god.
I was literally joking about Dexter Morgan, bro.
Bro, I
Freaking
thought-
Dexter's Lab.
Bro.
But yeah, no, Dexter's lab is because I know Dexter did some dumbass shit too.
They both have like time hacks, existence erasure, like teleportation, size manip, sound manip. Like they have like
What's,
anything in an episode, they probably
what would be
used
the
it.
I mean, I will
strongest-
say
What
this,
would be the strongest thing they
Jimmy's-
both made?
Bro, it's been years since I watched either show, so I don't remember.
Hold
the
on, let
strongest.
me see.
I will say this though. Jimmy's inventions tend to like malfunction way more than Dexter's, if I remember correct, from what I remember. So it's
Oh,
Yeah, a lot of them
Yeah.
break.
Jimmy's inventions just like
Dexter's problem is DD. Jimmy
Yeah.
doesn't do that. That's
Oh
his
yeah, no,
problem.
hold on, true. DD does get in his way a lot.
But yeah, it's
Yeah,
like,
it's
but yeah,
literally
Jimmy,
just
like,
DD.
like most episodes, Jimmy is pretty much Jimmy will build something, it completely fucks up, and then like he has to like basically fix the problem. So it's like Dexter is
They react to asteroids while piloting his
Also,
rocket
the fight-
ship.
After we're just answering donations and a little bit of questions, and we're gonna rewatch the fight. Jazz hasn't seen it, so I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, also the guy's a dono video. Ty.
Oh yes.
Oh, actually, real
that's
quick,
it.
no, you got another dono, Ty. Also, you got
Yes.
another. From
I would
Pocket Brown.
say, yeah, I would say Dexter.
I lean Jimmy,
has
I'll
the
say I
more
lean Jimmy.
consistent- I would say Dexter's stuff is just more consistent. They're probably relative in stats, and then in terms of like pure ingenuity, I give it to Dexter.
You think Dexter's smarter?
I would, yeah,
Oh.
for sure. I would say.
Can Jimmy
he
Neutron
just
catch
said,
the Harbor Butcher?
Okay, he just said Dexter man machine that can harness the power of the fifth dimension. So
Yeah, I don't think Jimmy Neutron's doing that, bro.
yeah, I don't think.
Why did you do this? Why did you do that?
It's, you got another dono.
Pocket Brown with
Yeah.
the $2 dono. Lugia versus Mothra. Pokemon versus Godzilla.
I
So,
think.
if we're using like MonsterVerse Mothra, like what would he? I guess like Continental, like maybe, right? Because he scales to Godzilla to an extent. But, like,
Actually, remember
Yeah.
this book? He has them all like fucking solar system level.
oh,
Wait, do they? Because the thing is, does Mothra scale to that Godzilla now? Because I know it's like Godzilla got an upgrade, but does Mothra scale to that?
I can check real quick.
Lugia is like what? Is it just the flapping his wings thing, or are you granting the movies?
Yeah, they do have whatchamacall Mothra scale into the solar system stuff.
Okay, I gotcha.
What's the solar
Because I know in the movie, in the Hoopa movie, Lugia was unironically kind of scrapping with Hoopa, which is funny.
Oh, that's true. They're all the legendaries that are relative. That includes.
Yeah, they like treat him as like of the same caliber as the Creation Trio and the Weather Trio.
Yeah.
But what's it called? Otherwise, I think it's just like, oh, he can create massive hurricanes and beat up the birds, right?
Yeah. Like without that movie shit, he's unironically like Continental maybe, I guess.
Yeah, I think it depends on how you're gonna scale them in the Hoopa movie specifically. I might lean Mothra a little bit.
Could you guys watch the video now, or I'm gonna rewatch the death battle again just for those because I know people are coming in. We were just answering some questions.
And then you're gonna watch the Spider-Man video?
Yes. Yeah. If any of the donos come up, just let me know. I'll pause the video.
Yeah, I think it's the Diggs one in the chat that he sent, the Mr. Crafty scales.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Jazz, are you here?
I am.
Bro, this shit right here, bro. This shit right here, bro. My mic was on the other
This
side.
might be a top tier death battle ever, bro.
Oh, stop motion?
Yeah.
Man, the merge brought some weird ones. Let's see what you can do.
Get off this island, pal, or you'll be nothing but hot ash.
Spin Jitsu!
I will not break.
Another master of fire, huh? Why is it always me?
Like, this shit was so flawless, bro. Look at it, man. In the anime, Lugia upscales to the creation trio. Pikachu does more damage to Arceus than Lugia.
I think that Arceus in the movie is weakened.
Lugia also, at the beginning of Journey, is like...
Time to heat things up. Ninjago!
What?
Brother, we agree. Me when I joined the stream 5 seconds ago.
I mean, like, obviously they didn't bring up literally everything, right? Like, for the top tier stuff. Maybe they were too conservative. But generally speaking, this is like... Scaling's fine. Could be more, but could be honestly bad. It's not bad. And the fight is excellent.
Bro, why this?
Surf's up!
This part is so sick.
Okay, we see the aura, bro.
You see the fit?
Like, this... Air... Bro, him using air jutsu, guys, they only... Let me tell you something about air jutsu, alright? There's a little... Is Sketch still here? Or no? Is Sketch gone? Okay, he's gone. Bro,
Yeah, he's gone.
listen, bro. Air jutsu, this was used in one fucking season of Ninjago. Like the whole learning curve of it, by the way, was so cool. It was like so... It was in tandem with the plot. And then, like, learning this shit, whatever, it's like, oh my god, they could fly. Like, yo, this is OP. This is a new level. Never use it again in the whole fucking series. I swear to god.
Listen, I mean, this proves that they watch, bro. They know ball.
With jump up, kick back, whip around, and spin, that's the way of the ninja!
They're scrapping.
Oh god, features the cat, bro.
Listen, no, the Arceus really did get hit by like a meteor, bro. Like, it was bad.
It's destiny.
What
I
game?
think he's nerfed in that movie.
This is the way.
Wait, was that True Form Arceus or like an avatar?
No, it's definitely
No,
not.
that's an avatar. That the Arceus that we see, his like Arceus's real form we can't comprehend. So he's just literally like a fucking sparkle of light.
Formless.
Oh, so
Yeah,
like
he's
we've never actually
formless.
seen his true form.
That white the white creature or whatever, that thing that is Arceus, that's his avatar.
I mean, still though, I'm pretty sure even virtually he has been at like 60 if I remember correctly. The
I
avatar.
mean, it should be, yeah, at the bare minimum, because the plates, it's because of
Yeah, I
Arceus
just
being
looked
able
up.
to hold
So
the plates.
his avatar is 6D and his true form is universal.
Not bad, kid.
In that movie, he's like particularly nerfed, too, though. Like,
Yeah, worse than.
he actually beats the shit out of
Bro,
him.
this part right here.
Now or never.
This final part.
Yeah, he's like taking all the fire. Oh my god, this
Bro,
is so
when
good.
Diggs, bro, by the way, when we were watching this part, Jazz, like around here, like this part,
Yeah, I remember
like
this.
Diggs literally was like, yeah, Ty, I hate to break it to you. Like a part of, like I called the bluff. I was like, fucking, maybe he's bullshitting, but like a part of me was like, dude.
What if he's right?
I got so scared, and then I saw that, and then I'm like, wait, it was just the fire.
Full power, ninjago!
Yeah, that's for the like explosion was really.
This is not peak.
Guess I was too hot for him.
Oh my god, his arm came off. Heyo!
No, wait, that figure was mint.
This match was not an easy
Chef's
call.
kiss step
Let's
out.
build this set
I didn't
by
realize what he
examining
said. He said the figure was mint condition. Okay.
Alright.
Yo, I'm saying,
The guy's
bro,
video now, right?
Yeah, watch the guy's video.
Bro, I
He's
was also
big.
saying too.
Wait,
The jokes
can
in
I
this-
not?
What's up?
Can I not watch the post analysis? I want to know.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, I was just about to ask you if you were, but I was
Oh,
gonna
actually,
say,
real
Yeah,
quick,
yeah, yeah,
you
no, I was
got
gonna-
another dono.
I remember Bionicle.
I was
I never
gonna,
really got into it because I think I was way too young, but it
bro,
always looked cool.
dude.
Damn.
Fuck, I was gonna. Fuck, I lost my train of thought.
Yeah,
Fuck! What was I gonna say? Oh no, I was gonna be like, Fuck! No, I forgot what I was gonna say. No, I keep
Arsenal
watching. Stop
and
talking,
power.
sorry.
First up, speed. With all that fire spinning around, staying one step ahead.
Alright, do you see the dono?
Could dodge a Voca's lightning.
Oh, we got Whoa!
You got two. Oh, you got two.
Hold
Also
on.
check the chat above that.
We got Ranger with the 5. Since we're in August, who's here ready for Coyote versus Ace? What is that?
Acme.
Acme? Who's Acme?
Yeah. That's the company in Looney Tunes.
Oh,
Coyote gets his stuff from.
I'm dumb as fuck, bro. It better succeed, so we give Warner Bros a well-deserved middle finger for being dumbasses. What happened
Listen,
with?
they have been fumbling.
Yeah, what happened with that? Well, what happened with Coyote?
I
I think it might be property rights things.
Oh,
I got hit from Shadow's amnesia.
bro.
Where am I? Why am I golden?
He also said that apparently RC has nerfed himself later in the movie.
Yeah, I remember it's like he separates the plates and then like he's struggling with meteors, like Pikachu hitting him, like and hurting him. I'm pretty sure in that movie especially, electricity was like a specific weakness in that movie. That's why the Thunderbolt hurt him.
Yeah, also you got another dono.
Yeah, I'll wait to answer Ranger's question though. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I did not know there was like Warner Bros like recent lore with fucking Coyote.
Company that makes everything.
AC Media company. Like, oh, okay, got it. Thank you so much for the 5, Ranger. For Kitchen with the $20 dono. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it. Been super fun tuning into all these years streams and binging the content. Hearing y'all be nerds and yap and it's fun background noise. If you got time, have y'all checked out Goro versus Machamp? Is that a death battle?
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
I think, funnily enough, unironically, the last time we were watching, I think someone suggested it and we were like, we'll watch it next time. We just never did. Like, we never watched we never had a death battle stream. So we'll watch, we're going to go ahead and react to this video that the guy from last stream donated to watch. We just didn't get the time to. But after that, we will 100% check out Goro vs. Machamp. Absolutely, brother. Thank you so much.
Machamp should fucking no diff him. Like, that's crazy.
I mean, what does Machamp do? Like, break mountains, I guess?
Punch Mountain's really hard, I think.
Yeah, Goro's like I don't even think Goro has anything, but yeah, watch the fucking. Let's finish the video. Let's finish.
Well,
Oh, wait,
actually,
my bad, G.
Diggs, Goro has DC
But Kai and the
scaling.
rest of the OG ninjas are as quick as dragons that move at light speed.
Meanwhile, the Toa and Nika could not keep up with Umbra,
crossover,
a
bro.
light speed entity. And the Nika are similar in
I
stats to
see
the
why
Toa
True
and Umbra.
Tahu definitely got a
I see
leg
why
up with
True
that
doesn't
golden
like
armor,
crosswords,
but
man.
Kai's got way more speed amps, like Rising Dragon, Air Jitsu, and the Dragon Form. Speed goes to Kai.
However, while Kai was running circles around Tahu, the Toa's arsenal had plenty of counters.
Kai's packing flaming swords, wingsuits, supercars, motorcycles, and even a mech or two. All
Oh, you
cool
got another
stuff,
dono.
But Tahu can stop time.
I'm gonna check it out
With
in
all
like
the
2 seconds.
Kanohi
I just want
masks
Jazz to
plus the
one.
Krata powers, the Toa of Fire had plenty of abilities Kai did not have a direct answer for. In theory, the Mask of Time alone could nullify Kai's speed advantage.
Yeah, too bad it hurts real bad to use. Like, really, really bad. Just one use almost took out Vakama. There's a reason why the Toa don't whip this out every time there's a new monster of the week.
So Tahu could not reliably depend on the Mask of Time for a win without serious risk of a self-KO. But he has dozens of other unique powers. The masks of shielding, speed, and strength help him keep up with Kai. Add in golden armor powers like heat vision, quick healing, and improved accuracy, and Tahu has the wider arsenal. A lucky shot with disintegration could be enough to tip the scale.
If Kai didn't dodge with his way better speed. So this all comes down to power. Firepower! Tahu's best move is the Nova Blast, which can wipe out a planet. But Kai's power created a freaking star. You know, classic ninja move. The Ninja Star!
Well, a star was made, that's been confirmed multiple times, but it was a team effort utilizing all the golden weapons. Kai's clearly not blasting people with the power of a star on a regular basis, but neither is Tahu with the Nova Blast, a move we technically have never actually seen reach planetary levels of destruction, only heard about.
The Toa usually battle monsters that can break mountains, like the Borok, while Kai and Co fight foes who tear apart the entire continent of Ninjago. It's not like Tahu was throwing hands with Super Mecha Makuta. That was Manui's job. Still, the Star and Nova Blasts are their absolute peaks.
A star's gravitational binding energy far exceeds that of a planet's. Even dividing it between
By
the
a
four
lot.
weapons vastly exceeds any of Tahu's best showings.
And hey, Kai's still the one who lit the fire! His own flame can melt the golden weapons, and even this official guidebook confirms they've got the combined power of a star. That's right, Ninjago's got that epic lore too!
Furthermore, Tahu's fire can reportedly melt any known substance. Giving benefit of the doubt and taking this literally, the material with the highest known melting point in the universe is tantalum hafnium carbide, an extremely rare compound that NASA likes to test rockets with because it doesn't melt until around 4,000 degrees Celsius. Extremely impressive.
Yeah, but when you're talking stars, melting point kinda goes out the window.
Indeed, initiating stellar fusion requires temperatures in excess of 4 million degrees. Far higher than anything Tahu has generated or survived. Certainly capable of overwhelming him, even with all his defenses.
So, the Red Ninja is bringing in a whole lot more firepower.
While it's possible
Firepower.
Tahu's wider arsenal could land a victory, Kai's significant advantages in speed and power means he wins this more often than not.
Kai took fire to a whole new level, and Tahu just had to let go.
The winner is the Red Ninja.
Oh wait,
Kai.
Fire Toa!
Next time on
Say that
Death
again?
Battle.
Okay, look at this next
Wait, what?
battle, girls.
Yes, I'm so hyped.
Is that Mewtwo versus Shadow?
Yeah.
Yes,
Me too.
we're doing it, but
I
good
hope
this
Mewtwo
time.
wins. I hope
Hopefully
Mewtwo
it's
wins.
good.
Oh wait, hold on. Before we watch all those videos, I want to watch the Coyote thing just because I couldn't really get my thoughts on
Oh,
it.
I
I'm
think
pretty
it's
sure it's
this.
a movie. It's a movie, bro.
I think it's this thing. I think it's he's referencing a movie.
Oh, if it's a
I think
movie
that.
trailer, then I can't watch.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
like, don't forget the dono though.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
dono,
this movie
the
looks-
dono,
oh,
and
wait,
the dono.
movie, hold on, this movie looks good though, Ranger. Hold on. Pocket Brown with the $2 dono. Rayquaza versus Ridley. Pokemon versus Metroid.
Ridley at his peak, I'm seeing Small Star.
Oh, Rayquaza.
Meanwhile, Rayquaza has like fucking universal scaling. So yeah.
It depends on how
okay,
you wanna.
that one from the Hoopa movie, Jesus Christ, bro. That I've never. The
He
way-
was like fighting the Creation Trio
That-
and
that
the
is-
Weather
that is-
Duo
listen,
and Kiram
listen.
and Rayquaza.
Bro, Diggs, that is Zong's Rayquaza. That is how Zong perceives Rayquaza, bro. That Rayquaza is fucking
Oh.
insane, bro.
Okay, but normal.
There's also
Rayquaza is
another
not
one
as-
in
lore-
the new show.
So in lore, he just can destroy a meteor that is gonna destroy a planet. Scales to Deoxys, who also scales to Mewtwo. Both are like planet level. That's generally like a baseline like for him. He's also stopping obviously Kyogre and Groudon, right? Like Groudon is
They're gonna destroy the planet over time, right?
Yeah, like
Through the
Groudon
weather manipulation.
is manipulating the whole land. Kyogre's manipulating the whole ocean. Dialga or Rayquaza comes down and roars, and they both literally just fuck off.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure in the Oras continuity, they do like the primal shit, and they still can't win. Have you seen the new show, Ty?
For what?
The new Pokemon show?
Oh yeah, didn't that Rayquaza lose to a bunch of legendaries?
The thing is, I think Mega Rayquaza in that show is compared to Mega Zygarde.
Really?
Yeah. At the end, they're like both fighting like the same being, and like they're compared. The thing is, in that show, he has like I think there's a scene where he's like losing to normal Pokemon, but it's like a dream sequence.
Oh.
And it's meant to be like an Ekans. It's from another one of the legendaries, I'm pretty sure, was like messing with them.
Okay, so he's not even that weak then.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying it has like a range. Like sometimes he's like Mega Zygarde tier, sometimes he's like struggling with like planetary meteors. Or as he kind of one-shots the planetary meteor, if I remember.
Yeah.
Though that is like Mega Rayquaza,
yeah. So, like,
not base.
Yeah, like in lore, I'd probably say Ridley at his peak is probably stronger.
Unless you grant
we're
him
using anime Rayquaza fucking beats that ass.
Yeah. Alright, now we watch the Spider-Man video.
Yeah, this guy's been waiting for a long time.
He's been waiting long enough.
Warner Bros. Had the movie all finished, but just never decided to release it. But eventually they did, and I remember the movie got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. Ooh.
Good for that movie. Wait, Ty, someone's a current Bleach anime Orihime versus Kaguya from Naruto.
Oh my god.
Yeah, apparently she like or she did some shit against Yuha.
Yeah, apparently she beat Yuha, so I was like, Orihime.
Dude, I don't think she wins, but she like does really good, and she has like a really cool looking performance.
From what I heard, because I haven't actually watched it, but from what I heard, apparently she erased him, but he like came back. So it's like if she actually did just kill him, then it's like, yeah, rip Kaguya.
Bro, look at the stream chat, the Discord Ty. Bro, this is so funny. Why is Ichigo just off on the side, bro?
Gotta move form. Isn't that cool? Yo, that new form is ugly as fuck, by the way. It
has narrative. It has narrative.
Bro, I'm so sorry. He looks so chopped, bro. Oh my god.
Look, I'm sure there's context why he looks that way, but like from the outside perspective, they literally made Ichigo black.
Like, I remember how people reacted when Ultra Ego first came out. We need to be reacting like that, but with this form, bro. This is terrible. Alright. Let's watch this guy's video.
There's so much, bro.
Drawing me out again. And I think, am I that predictable? I'm tired. I've been fighting this guy for nearly 12 hours straight.
Are you
anything to eat?
I remember this comic.
And he's not even tired, but I am.
He's trying to do something for the
I'm
intro.
tired,
Yeah, gotta let him
and I want to go home, and I want to sleep, and I don't want to be here, and I think... Can I let this one go? Can I let it be someone else's problem? Just for a minute? So I can rest? No, I can't. But I wish I could. God, but I wish I could.
Spider-Man, my goat.
The Amazing Spider-Man.
Spectacular, even.
I haven't really in-depthly gone over any comic book character, so with all the controversy that Death
Yeah, but don't know that.
versus Miles.
Oh, another one?
Yes.
Don't becoming crazy.
We got Can't Make with the $2 dono. Ryuko from Kill la Kill versus Denji Man from Chainsaw Man. Look up how strong Ryuko is real quick.
Ryuko's like Planet Star. Ryuko's like Planet Star.
Okay, Denji Man gets one-shotted. I was gonna say he's like island level, country level, around there.
Yeah, no. Ryuko is really strong. That's why they put her up against Shadow.
Yeah, planet level versus universal, bro. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Listen.
Yeah, it's super form, you mean, right?
yeah, only.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but that's by logic. Yeah, you're right, actually.
Thought the video's not showing. Oh, my bad. Wait, guys, you didn't see that, the little intro thingy.
Did they upgrade her? They might have upgraded her.
Oh my dumb ass. My bad, guys. Wait, I gotta play back that intro. So.
And I know it's him, drawing me out again. And I think, am I that predictable? I'm tired. I've been fighting this guy for nearly 12 hours straight. I haven't had anything to eat or drink.
How fast is Ryuko?
And he's not even tired, but I am. I'm hurt,
Yeah, but for
and I'm
Denji,
tired,
bro,
and I want to go
I would
home,
say, like, large
and I
island
want to sleep, and I
country
don't
is
want to
weak.
be here, and I think,
And then in terms of speed,
can I let this one go? Can I let it be someone
We're
else's
also
problem?
big.
Just for a minute? So I can rest.
Relativistic.
I can't. But I wish I could. God, but I wish I could.
He'll probably just run into Ryuko and kill himself. Regen though.
So she just-
She has regen, too.
I haven't really in-depthly gone over any comic.
Yeah, I'm
book
seeing Uni
characters,
too.
so all the
Yeah, I'm seeing Uni.
controversy that
They may have
Death Star
upgraded her.
with
Before, I
Death
remember her
versus
being, like,
Miles,
Planet
I think it's
Star.
needed for someone to set the record straight. Now, yes, I will briefly.
Oh
go
no, over
they
said
how
if you
far
use a
Spider-Man
kill
can
game,
get.
you
I
can
think
get her
also
higher.
is an
So maybe
important
with the
thing to
game,
a
she has
narrative
higher
of their character
scaling.
and or their story.
That
However,
might
my
be
main
what
point
it
will be
is.
an explanation on where and why Spider-Man is in the pecking order in Marvel's mythos. Anyway, let's get into it. So diving into this
Is
video,
this that
we
one
need to
comic
explain
where
what a street
he
tier
fought
is.
Spider-Man
By
for
Marvel
Morlun?
standards, they're typically near peak human to
I think
even
that
superhuman
the thing
beings
he's referencing
operating
might be
within urban and
Goblin.
specific cities,
Because he was
and due
like
to this-
gassed out and he was like fighting for like a week without sleep against Goblin, right?
That is Morlun.
That's Morlun. You.
Is it not Goblin? Am I stupid?
No, it's
Oh,
Morlun,
Green Goblin
bro.
in the comics gets his ass whooped most of the times by Spider-Man. But he does not push Peter to fight him for like 12 hours straight. He does not do that.
They mainly
Damn,
fight
I might be
in
wrong, bro.
People's heart and
even their
dreams
own
out here.
rogues gallery, hence the name street tier. However, with being a street tier, there is a certain limit or cap to their power. This is mostly due to what they go up against and the context of their stories. Now, by definition, Spider-Man would fall into this category as he is your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. However, in title, he may be a street tier, his power is a different story. Though I do think I should establish a general consensus for the street tiers and what power level is expected of them. So just Deadpool being thrown to a massive asteroid that explodes from his impact, which gets close to 200 tons of TNT, and he's just completely unscathed to the point even his suit isn't damaged, so you can't really argue his regeneration is a factor, as well as Wolverine, as he was punched to Kansas within a minute, which gets a little over 300 tons worth of TNT. All of a consistent matter of multi-city block tier, and Spider-Man just consistently rocks their shit. Like, it's so bad that he can unironically swat Wolverine away while fighting off other stronger members of the X-Men, and if he really wanted to, he could just knock him out. The same
Wait. I know he fights other people, but in that panel, he's fighting Nightcrawler, and that dude is definitely not stronger than Wolverine.
way while fighting off other stronger members of the
What is
X-Men.
Nightcrawler's best feat?
Oh my god.
Fuck Ivana.
Bro, Wolverine is
If
such
you
a
really wanted
dumb.
to, he could
Oh
just
my
knock
god.
Hey, Wolverine beat him in beat him in the last comic.
Also, I'll
Okay,
be
I guess.
honest, and I'm gonna be frank here. This is I don't think this is a good example to use to say Spider-Man is above Wolverine, because Wolverine here is just trying to talk to him.
Yeah, and this is like bloodlusted. This is Otto, right?
This is Otto, and he's a Spider-Man who just doesn't hold back. That is stated several times. He just doesn't do it.
knock him out. The same is to be said with
Wolverine,
Deadpool.
again, is just
This
trying to
notion
talk.
of Spider-Man being blatantly above these
If anything, it's a feat for Wolverine.
Yeah.
fellow
I mean,
street tiers
Wolverine
is
can
quite
survive getting punched by the Hulk. I don't know why people use. Oh, he
consistent.
got knocked
As a
out by
pissed off
Spider-Man.
Pete can no div Captain America, with it also being confirmed
Oh my god.
around this
That's
time
consistent,
period in
yes.
a Captain America comic that even he
Is
himself
he
admits inferiority
alive?
despite
He
the same
splatted
thing
him
as
Yes,
almost.
he's
Like,
fine. He's fine.
He
Jesus.
did kind of bitch him. Oh, he did kind of bitch him, bro.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
He can
Sorry.
bully
I
him
don't
while
wanna talk
Hawkeye,
about it. Oh,
the
T'Challa.
greatest marksman in the Marvel universe, is as well shooting at him. As well being confirmed in the late 90s that Spider-Man was just overall greater than T'Challa in every physical way. With the higher ends of the street
I mean,
tier,
that's
it's clearly
not
showing how much
super
of a monsters they are.
surprising.
Like how Luke Cage can
Yeah,
take a
I'm
nuclear
fine with
strike and come out fine.
'Cause he's
or how
like
the more
the-
impressive
he's like,
Iron
you know,
Fist, even as
vibranium.
far back as the 70s, can fight and tank Radion's full power blast. Radion in said issues confirmed
Hey,
that
I
the
use
power
this!
equivalent to a hydrogen bomb, which unlike in our real life standard, in Marvel's universe, the hydrogen bomb actually produced hundreds of megatons of force, and Iron Fist can just walk it off. For reference, 100 megatons alone is able to wipe mountains off the face of the earth, and Danny can not only endure, but be throwing out blows that could pack more than double that force. This isn't even inconsistent, as in more recent showings, he's able to evenly clash with an electromagnetic generating train.
Yeah, the
who packs enough
Hiroshima.
explosive to make Hiroshima look like a sparkler, and again, he came out unscathed. Now, doing the actual math for this, just assuming a sparkler has a singular pound worth of TNT, which is extremely disingenuous.
Old man
to say,
Logan
as a
dunked
sparkler
on crack
typically
and Michael
weigh a
Jordan come
pound,
back
let alone the
a
explosive
Craven.
power is little non-existent, but I digress. And comparing that to the bomb that hit Hiroshima, we find that this train had 30 million times more power than the Little Boy bomb. Or Iron Fist can hit with 450 gigatons of force. And yes, before anyone asks, Spider-Man is not only stronger than Iron Fist via Danny's own admission, and just comparing how Wolverine typically is portrayed as stronger, if not at best equal to Danny's
wait, what?
Yeah,
So I don't disagree with with this necessarily saying like he is physically weaker than Peter. However, saying that Peter would hit harder than Iron Fist's peak Iron Fist attacks is stupid. That is definitely not what he's saying here. Like I think that's just wrong.
And I was gonna say in the in the Wolverine example as well, they're
admission, and just comparing how Wolverine typically is portrayed as stronger, if not at best equal to
Wolverine doesn't even have his
establish
claws
how
out
much
here.
Spider-Man just owns Logan. Before anyone says this is an outlier or it's not consistent, Iron Fist again in the 70s can fight and break Iron Man's older models. Said models can tank being struck with enough force to shake the entirety of California 7,000 miles away, which again, said calculations have estimated said he would need 254 gigatons.
I mean, you can always. I feel like you can always do this.
Done a good job. At the very
like
least,
this is fine. I just feel like Spider-Man just doesn't always.
I haven't necessarily proven why. At least in my opinion, Spider-Man is just beyond the street level, as he can be the strongest.
I mean, I don't know.
Okay, yes, but like, yes, he is correct. Technically,
the problem is right. You could argue
base Danny Rand and Iron Fist without his chi and Iron Fist with his chi are two different Iron Fists. Like,
yes, I would not consider the statement where Danny says that Spider-Man is like faster and stronger than him to be him admitting, yeah, even if I had used Iron Fist, like he'd be still no. If Iron Fist hit Spider-Man with that attack, Spider-Man would like probably die. Like that, the writers would not like write these characters. Like, there's no writer who thinks Peter's no selling. Danny,
he just catches it, bro.
He could dodge them. I can see that he can dodge them, right? He can figure a way around them, but he's not like no selling them. That's just no, that's just dumb.
Bro, I just imagine a comic where it's just like freaking Iron Fist jumping up with like the full chi, and then Spider-Man just clashes with him, fist to fist.
Like, the problem is like Iron Fist doesn't use his he doesn't punch full force half the time. Like he just uses his Iron Fist as a means to, I guess, knock someone out. Like, and I think this was 2017. He had a fight with Elektra, and they were going blow for blow, but he was losing, and all he does is use the Iron Fist to knock her back. Like
he doesn't total the entire city.
Yeah, he doesn't total like all of New York, because if he's punching with gigatons of TNT with the force of gigatons, right?
Large island level, consistently.
All of New York would be gone. Like that shit would not be around there.
Fair enough.
I agree. You can't scale him like this if you want to believe it or
not. Spidey.
I mean, like I said, I feel like you can scale any comic character like that. To be honest.
Wait.
Okay, hold on.
It is actually kind of wild. It is good timing that Jazz joined after the death battle, because it's kind of funny hearing him react to
tier, but can end up losing as the weakest Herald. However, if you want to believe it or not, Spidey is just consistently in those Herald tiers of power. For this portion of the video, there'll be a lot of scans thrown up, and I really don't have.
Thank you.
Listen, let him cook. Let him cook.
Yeah, we gotta hear him out, because he's not.
He might bring up things.
My bad. Yeah,
he's just listen.
Okay, actually, hold on.
He's just bringing it. Listen, he's bringing up what's on the screen. He's bringing up what's on the screen. He's not believing in it, right? Like he's not pushing an agenda.
Firelord.
Hold on. It's Ty. I want Jazz to say, what argument do you think he's gonna bring up for Herald tier? What chain scale do you think?
He's gonna use Firelord. He's gonna use.
Okay, Firelord. Do you think he's gonna bring up Fantastic Four? Like, he fights the Thing?
Maybe that.
I think Firelord is the easiest, but I think the other one that people always use is definitely just Hulk. There's gotta be Firelord.
Hulk, Silver Surfer. Like there's a comic where Silver Surfer fights Peter, and he says, "Oh, I'm hitting you with like full force or some bullshit."
Nice.
He's Herald tier.
Solar system level Doc Ock, bro.
Let's hear it.
I'm good.
Just bear with me. He consistently scales to a cat.
Oh, I got it!
Hulk even regarding him
Got
as
the
strong,
video.
one of the many
Hey!
beings, as well to a casual classic Silver Surfer.
Chad,
Oh, yes! Wait, that's
regarding him as
crazy.
strong and one of the many beings that
Bro,
can
we
hurt him, as well
need-
to a
That's kind of crazy. You freaking.
We
called
need
it.
Chad to come back and see this, bro. Okay, nice.
Oh,
The Silver Surfer one.
I can't
Okay.
read. I
Let's
don't know what
continue.
this.
Let's continue.
I don't know what this is.
casual
There's
classic
two
Silver
donuts,
Surfer,
by
even
the
to
way.
miss
Oh, okay. Let me pause. Oh wait, that's crazy. Ranger with the $2 donut. Thank you so much. Future Gohan versus Kamina. Who will win? And Major Metroid with another $2. Thank you so much. Mewtwo versus Shadow. Just got done watching Death Battle. Bro, yes. We are going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing that in a dedicated video. But just keep it a buck, for the versus battle. Mewtwo does lose pretty badly. I would say he loses consistently. I just don't think Mewtwo, in my opinion, scales to the creation trio all that well. If we're going that route, being like, okay, all legendaries are relative, we do have more of an
The hacks could be a difference maker.
Yeah,
I think me and Dix can try to get like
we have
all
more
the
of we have more
compile.
of an interesting match, but I will say like Sonic characters are immeasurable, but we still obviously see them power cliff each other. So I do think although both characters are immeasurable, Shadow probably is just
would be the faster,
way higher into it. So I would say Shadow is faster than Mewtwo. But if we're saying that they're relative in AP, then it does come down to like pure hacks alone, which is like, can Mewtwo's like hacks
Can his stuff affect super forms? Can it, and so on and so forth? Yeah.
Can the hacks
that's
overcome the power?
That's another thing too. Like, I think people who argue don't realize Shadow has like a lot of resistances that people don't account for. Like I was saying earlier about like the mind hacks. Like, it's like not only does he resist it in base, but it's like Chaos Emeralds give you additional layers of resistances as well. So it's like, yeah. And so if they grant like Super and Doom, then it's just like he has like what 7 layers at least. So yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah, and also what's up, Chad? They talking about your boy right now.
They talking about Hulk, bro. Spidey's a Hulk rival. He's beating up Hulk.
Chad here?
Yeah, Chad, he unmuted. Chad, you there?
And definitely.
Can't even see the stream.
Yeah, we'll get in the stream, buddy. Go. Kamina is Kamina the Kamen Rider guy?
Oh, that's why. Yeah, my dude. Calm down, G. I'm reading the chat.
Wait, Ty, you read the Kamina Future Gohan one?
What is it? Yeah, Kamina.
I think Kamina. He's talking about the Kamen Rider guy, right? Unless I'm just LARPing.
I have no clue.
Because I know people put him up against that guy.
Okay, so he should.
Oh no! Does he mean the Gurren Lagann guy?
Yes, he means the freaking, the guy who died.
Oh. Does he scale to any of the crazy stuff?
Unironically, I don't know if he does. I'm looking on. It's saying that he doesn't, bro. They're having my fucking town level hypersonic, bro.
Okay, if he doesn't,
all right. If it's like he doesn't
adapt,
he gets power. He gets power creep. So if we're not scaling, if we're not accounting for that, then Future Gohan does just like
wipe him. Yeah, but if he does scale at all to any of that stuff, he annihilates, bro. Like this guy could not beat the androids.
I like Goji, but his take on MCU Spidey versus the MCU Thunderbolts is yikes.
Oh yeah, he made a little video about it. I didn't see it.
Oh, the Silver Spooner be getting jumped by civilians. Screw him. Thanos eats his full force blast, laughing. Meanwhile, Street Goons do better against the Titans. Jobber.
Wow. Oh my god. Is this guy slandering Silver Surfer?
Portion of the video, there'll be a lot of scans
Chad,
coming
look at
up,
this.
and I really don't have a coherent way to make it look good, so please just bear with me. He consistently scales to a casual classic Hulk, with Hulk even regarding him as strong and one of the many beings.
Okay, hold on. Go back, bro.
Okay,
so Hulk. So first scan, Hulk had like some gamma virus, right? Like he had like the gamma flu that was like driving him insane. But they make a point in the comic that he was like still like holding back, despite that. And I don't think picking up someone and throwing them means that you scale to them. I don't think because Hulk weighs like 2 tons max. Okay, Spider-Man casually throws a 2 ton. Yeah, like I don't care that you pick someone up and throw them. And then the scan on the bottom right, Spider-Man literally just says that Hulk's not at full power.
I did it. I staggered him.
Yeah, and like, yeah, he literally just. I mean, yeah,
Better
good
still
for you,
means
bro. Good for
nothing.
you, buddy. And then obviously DC just hits Hulk from behind, and it says that it takes every ounce of strength that he has. Now, if you go to the next scans, this is what actually happens when he fights like off. Like, he actually fights Hulk
casual
directly.
classic Hulk, with Hulk even regarding him as
Yeah, this fight, Spider-Man breaks his hands just punching Hulk.
Bro, he's literally bodying him. He does not
and
scale him.
He's like enraged as well because he thinks that Hulk was behind like MJ dying, I think, and he punches him, and like he's like knuckles are just bleeding.
strong and one of the many beams that can hurt him, as well as to a casual classic Silver Surfer, even
Yeah,
to
so
Miss
Silver
Marvel,
Surfer-
also
to go back,
as well as to
go
a
back and pause it on Silver Surfer. I'm just gonna have to state this.
I guess this is why we're saying there's Silver Surfer.
Bro, we literally
it's dumb because it's weird. So Surfer is literally just known for holding back. Like, he does not go all out, right? He's a relatively pacifist dude when he was stuck on Earth, because for a time he was stuck on Earth because he betrayed Galactus. And in those scans, right, the left one, the bottom left one, I think these are all part of the same comic. Surfer is just telling him, "I want to talk. I don't want to fight you," and Spider-Man is just attacking him. Like,
what was he
it's
doing
just
that for?
Spider-Man is-
Jesus.
I don't know. Spider-Man is just pummeling him, and Surfer, like in this fight, Surfer takes no damage at all from Spider-Man. Spider-Man doesn't bruise him. Spider-Man just sends him flying, which again means nothing because Surfer weighs as much as a regular person, right? Spider-Man can obviously
and Spider-Man
lift
is
him and
super
throw him
strength.
around. Yeah, you can obviously lift him and throw him around. That doesn't mean he scales to him, right?
Casual classic Silver Surfer, even to Miss Marvel, also to a classic casual thing. He can even tank a beating from a more modern thing and Miss Marvel at the same time.
predicted
Probably
this.
the most damning piece of evidence is how Spider-Man with no enhancements or prep just beat the ever-living shit out of a previous Herald of Galactus.
Oh, can you pause it? Can you pause this? Can you pause
Yes.
Go back.
Enhancements or
In
prep
this
just
fight,
beat the
pause it. In this fight, Peter admits he literally stands no chance to fight against Firelord. Like, he can't actually beat him. Right? He says
I mean, literally, look at the bottom. I'll keep on coming back, keep fighting until I find a way to beat you, to win.
yeah, like he doesn't know how to actually beat him because pound for pound, Firelord is just
You may be bigger and far more powerful. You just
yeah, like
says-
he's just admitting in this page that he just doesn't scale to him. It's just Peter's tenacity and speed that can give him the edge against stronger opponents. But that doesn't mean he actually.
I mean, I guess
does
the be-
he?
I guess
This
the
is
best-
black
the
suit.
best
Does he
thing-
scale
the
to
best
this
thing-
normally now?
The best thing that I
No.
would say is, like, because of like
No.
stress factor or whatever, he would only be that
Yes.
strong under like that specific condition. But like,
Yeah, and
obviously Peter isn't always like that.
and the result would be that, as Chad said, he would just break his hands if he actually, kept pummeling these guys because he's not doing any damage to them.
living
At
shit
best,
out of a previous
it's like
Herald
it's
of
the
Galactus,
equivalent of a
that being
fly,
Firelord.
annoying
Something
you.
to
You're
note,
just gonna
however,
swat it
Firelord
away.
does not scale to his successor in his full extent, as not only does the Silver Surfer know how he is Galactus' ultimate champion, but as well as the server admits he can absorb an infinite amount of Firelord's power with no problem.
Dang.
Now, I will say, despite what I've shown, there will be people that will say all these feats are outliers, even though a good chunk of these feats
That's dumb. Like, he
between
admits
each other,
Firelord
showing
can kill the
narrative
Surfer.
consistency. Hell, even though Spider-Man has only beaten Firelord the one time, it's still called back to as early as 2018. Also, a little known fact, as far back as the 80s, Marvel released a guide showing the pecking order of the mainline heroes and what category they're in, and Spider-Man, even though the weakest, was still in the tier of the Heralds, just a few spots below the Silver Surfer, unironically. However, where people get caught up on is how Marvel characters can get stronger. Like, if you truly believe Spider-Man is as strong as he was in his teenager self 60 years ago, despite all the amps and better showings he has, I honestly don't know what to say to you. Another thing is that we have two sides: the down players of the feats to further their own narrative, or the
I remember this, the wall.
to the highest extent to the people he fights. However, there's a clear delineation when he fights these upper ends of the Heralds, and when they actually are truly trying, he just loses. However, due to Marvel being as long as it is, we do have feats for these people when they're either at their holding back or most casual selves, such as the Hulk in his earliest and most casual self being able to destroy an asteroid twice the size of Earth, the Silver Surfer unironically having so many planetary feats he does as either.
Okay, hold on.
Should be
Why would Spider-Man?
Here is my thing with
Why
this
would he scale to
scaling.
this, though?
Are we saying Spider-Man would do this? Like if an asteroid twice the size of Earth came, he's just gonna punch it? Like I don't.
He would die. Like he would just die.
Like this, because I understand like the DC AP compared, like it's not the same, but like that has to be what he's claiming here, surely, right? That Spider-Man should be able to do this because Hulk can do it. Like
also,
you have to be claiming
that Hulk, right? The one that he just brought up. Spider-Man only beats him when he has the unipower. And even then, Hulk was still holding back on him. So I really don't understand why we're bringing up feats of characters that Spider-Man, for his own admission, can't fight, or they're either holding back on him. It just makes no sense.
He just, like, even if you want to grant this, he even says he's not as strong as Firestorm, or Firestorm, whatever the freaking guy's name is. He sucks. He's not as strong as that guy, and Firelord, I think it was, who is not as strong as Surfer. So he wouldn't scale to any of Surfer's planetary feats. Like, he's just not. I don't even want to utter the words that he's moon level either, so.
On the screen as we speak. However, he even has casual star to even stellar feats, from tanking supernovas to increasing Unilord's attacks 1 million times over to destroy the entire
Spider-Man can do this?
Also, to put in perspective, around this golden era,
Spider-Man's taking a supernova?
The Surfer was around galaxy level. Just stay as full extent.
Way too fast, too universal. He can destroy a galaxy.
The solar system is quite consistent as a casual for him. And as for Firelord, he can casually destroy meteors the size of small planets, and at his highest, he has power equivalent to small stars. Not to mention, to further this point a bit more, not only can Spider-Man fight alongside Ms. Marvel, but as well as fight and tank direct blows from Silver Dagger. Said blows are staying in the same panel to be capable of shattering planets. You really have to think, is this power inconsistent for Spider-Man? Someone for at least at this time, so
My problem is when we take statements, right, at face value, you get hit like this where characters are going to keep clipping themselves. This dude is more than likely yapping out of his ass because if he hit Peter with that force, not only would the resultant explosion would have just destroyed everything. There's no way, Peter just tanks the attack, but the building he's on isn't.
Listen, he has key control. He has key control.
Like, that's stupid. That's stupid. They're on top of a building. If I punch you with the force to destroy a planet, I'm wiping out everything on the surface. That is just how it works. Not sure.
No, bro, he has key control.
Maybe these writers don't take that into account, but I still feel like if I punch you with the power to destroy a planet and the ground beneath us isn't even affected, then I'm just going to be very skeptical. Like, I think this is just very dubious.
Interesting. You really have to think, is this power inconsistent for Spider-Man? Someone for, at least at this time, is able to rival the Human Torch to some extent, both being to hurt each other and so on. And the Human Torch at this point can casually destroy small moons and raises heat equal to that of a supernova. This is referenced many times. Quickly, before I get to the calculation, please shout out to Scar. Most of the calcs you see on this channel is done by him, and supernovas producing 1 billion Kelvin. The energy he would need just to endure is equivalent to destroy large gas giants like Jupiter roughly 5 times over. And this is only for enduring 1 second.
To be honest, I feel like the Fantastic Four and Classic might just be jobbers. Like, these guys are losing to Panther. Shit, too.
Yeah. See this, Godspeed, you're not even wrong. Like, this dude is trying to scale these guys to that level.
But due to how he essentially jumps from his rogues, who most don't even touch.
I guess you would just then argue that Panthers is also full system level, or like
to the point, as of recently, it's explained that he holds back so much he doesn't even realize he's doing it anymore. I think this was an amazing part on Marvel's end to actually further explain him holding back without the readers making logical assumptions. However, that doesn't explain the few times he hits way out of his normal full power self. And this is fully explained in the amazing
pause. Isn't Zarathos like multiversal?
No. He's like Mephisto.
This is like the Ghost Rider guy, right?
Yeah, it is, but so Zarathos only is like, if you want to say he's multiversal, he would only be at that level when he's at his peak, and when he's bonded to Johnny, he is not at his peak. Johnny subconsciously holds him back. And John doesn't even have the full power of Zarathos. Zarathos' full strength was like divided into 3 pieces. So I don't know why we're using this. Like,
yeah, I'm pretty sure I only know about him from the Lobo battle, and they said he was like pretty strong in Marvel.
Real quick, someone in the comments said, I'm sorry.
Yeah. What were you saying?
I was gonna say someone in the comments also said that Black Panther apparently had prep time too.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Fantastic
I
Four.
read that comic actually. It's like he uses like a freaking like machine to it was so stupid. He was literally putting him in like Wile E. Coyote traps. Like, like
Wait.
it was so dumb. They
Wait,
were like
Chad.
running into holes and stuff.
Chat. Someone in the chat said Hulk is the real Holdsbacksman.
Holds back, man. I think it's just against like street tears.
Yes, against anyone that's weaker than him, he's just gonna hold back because Hulk doesn't want to kill Spider-Man, especially not in that one comic where Spider-Man was fighting him because he thought like MJ was like dying or something like that. So he was just venting stress, and Hulk knew this.
Damn.
So
As he gets way out of his normal full power self. And this is fully explained in the Amazing Spider-Man The Ultimate Guide, that he has a stress factor that in times of great stress he can gain power in uncharted territories. A more recent example of this is when he fought an evil amped version of the thing known as the Fear
Okay,
itself.
listen. I understand he's saying this, but in that same scan, he's like holding up a helicopter.
Wait, guys, hold up. You know, I saw something that said not holding back Spider-Man is the new Batman with prep, and to be honest, it's so true.
Listen. That is low key.
I think that's
That is like I think it's the perfect comparison now at this point.
if people wanted to say Spider-Man is like absolutely cracked with prep, I mean, I have no issue with that. He's a very smart individual, and he will just
they just mean that him not holding back is like the end all be all argument for Spider-Man. It's like, oh, he's like this crack being.
You know,
they
like,
treat him
remember
like prep Batman.
Remember, like, 10 years ago, like when people used to say, "Oh yeah, if you gave Batman prep, Batman could be anybody with prep." That's what I mean. Like,
he could be Goku, bro. Listen, he would. Though.
I agree with Spider-Man. Obviously, when he's not holding it back, is very ridiculously strong. But the point is, like, this dude also brought it up earlier, where Spider-Man holds back to the point where he subconsciously does it. Right? He doesn't even know he's doing it. It's like if you're gonna bring that up, then at that point it feels like why are you bringing this up? Because he's never gonna access that strength.
I guess it's more of like a glaze to Spider-Man to like show how strong he can really be, more so than like putting him in a versus matchup.
It's like, do y'all remember?
I agree, but I think it's a bit nonsensical because he's just not going to be using those strength levels anyhow. Like he's not going. If he's going to fight the Rhino, right? Who he sometimes can one shot, sometimes he can't, right? He more or less is stronger than him. I think that is fine, but Rhino tends to give him trouble, right? And there was even an instance where Rhino, I think he was juiced, like he was training a bit. He looked juiced.
Just training, okay, yeah.
He basically grabbed Silver Sable, and he was like gonna drown her, and he's like, it doesn't really matter what you're gonna do. I'm not releasing my hold on her. And Peter tried everything he could, and he couldn't even get the guy to budge.
Listen, Sable, I know I'm planetary, but like you gotta drown a little bit.
Listen, Rhino's the same guy who can get like his ass whooped somehow by Daredevil. Like, I'm sorry, but these characters.
Well, hold on. Daredevil would be fighting Thanos, Jazz. He'd be fighting Thanos.
Of course.
Yeah, whoop his ass.
His ass. Get his ass, Daredevil. Get his ass.
If you wanted to say Spider-Man's like in the city block to small town Rangers, that's fine. I don't think that's unreasonable. But like saying he's planet level is absurd. That makes no sense at all.
I think generally speaking, right, when it comes to like matchups like that,
even the Iron Fist stuff I can buy it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's probably where I lean towards closer, like for higher ends in my opinion. I think like Mountain to Island is pretty good for me, right? Like I think that's
fair.
I think the main issue comes from the fact that like when talking about scaling, right, I think a lot of people kind of miss out on the fact that like, you know what I mean, these stories are all like different in itself, right? And the reason why I bring that up is because like right now it's pushing the point of, oh yeah, he's consistently in those ranges. However, I feel like a better way to kind of just like convey the idea of him being stronger is, oh, because of like the stress factor, him holding back, things like that, like
helicopter level
a non holding back,
yeah,
like that would attribute for the anti feats, but it also would be like, oh, that's why some versions of the character, like in this one time he was able to do this. However, I don't think being like, oh yeah, well he's consistently doing this, therefore he's planet level, is fair.
Yeah, I'll also say the whole consistency argument in comics is so weird to me because people will be like, yeah, it's consistent. It's like 3 times. Okay, how many Spider-Man comics are there? Oh, like 3,000?
Like a million.
3,000 comics? Wait, I guess, bro. I just don't know if 3 times is enough to be consistent in the totality of the Spider-Man mythos.
Look, bro,
Can I
and
say
that's
something about the stress
look,
factor? So the guidebooks, right, even the one that he references, right,
Helicopter,
there's one
bro.
that came, the one that came out. There was one that came out in like the like 1999. That one also goes out of his way to reference the stress factor, but only says that it's more so that it helps him fight stronger opponents, not necessarily beat them or even scale to them, right? And it directly references the Hulk fight where he's just using his speed to his advantage. And the moment Hulk grabs him, the fight's basically over, right?
look,
Also, the stress factor itself, like, it's not really a consistent thing, right? Because it varies in how much strength he gets from it. Like when he fights Norman Osborn with the Carnage symbiote, this dude has like his entire life flash before his eyes and all the people he loved and that got hurt by Norman. So if anything, he should have gotten the biggest stress factor boost ever at that point, and he barely beat Carnage. That fight was so close that Peter passed out right after he knocked him.
Listen, that's just like a gaslight, a subliminal message in Spider-Man's brain to not be planet level at that
Would
point.
you say
Yeah, bro,
that's like
yeah,
the best stuff that Spider-Man scales to, that Carnage thing?
I think him scaling the symbiotes at his peak is fine. Like I think that is pretty much the upper limit of his strength. Like even now, he admits Venom is physically still stronger and faster than him, right? But I think that could change because if Peter's enraged, he could probably beat Venom. If he's enraged, he could probably hide the Carnage.
Some people on Twitter and TikTok were saying that a not holding back comic book Spider-Man is.
yes, I was about to bring that up.
Oh,
Yeah, did you see that
my
meme
God.
where niggas
Yeah.
were actually arguing that like fucking Spider-Man could beat Broly? I'm just like, bro.
Oh,
Bro, I'm telling you right now.
But not on a straight up fight.
Outerversal
No,
one
I'm telling
day
you
and
right
one
now.
level the next, bro. Literally.
No, hallway. I'm gonna tell you right now. I saw one tweet. It was like, fully bloodlusted black suit, Rage Amp Spider-Man who just watched both May and MJ get
MJ
destroyed
die,
by
yeah.
a key blast. Like, yeah, they both just got erased by a key blast, pulling up to Broly, and like Broly flexes his aura, and Spider-Man just dies, like literally.
bro, Spider-Man's best bet is like, what is even his win condition? Just like, is he just gonna punch him really hard?
No,
even if you wanted to grant this, like, Broly is just gonna adapt to Spider-Man anyway.
No, bro.
Listen,
what
trust
you
me,
do
Spider-Man's
is
gonna push him into the sun.
no. The only
into the sun.
No, guys. I got it. No, you know what he does? He's just going to like joke around, talk to bro. No, I'm not even joking. That's literally the only thing he can do. He just try to talk to bro and try to calm him
joke
down.
with him, bro.
Yeah, literally, just
I
joke
think-
and
I
hope you
think-
can make him laugh, and then that'll get him calm down.
I think
That's literally it.
what realistically would happen is he would instigate a fight between Broly and someone else, and he would like somehow survive the encounter and then walk out of the explosion half dead.
You
That's-
have
that's
some
how
way
I
to like
see
calm
it
him
being
down
Broly.
after, yeah. They wrote it in the comic.
Bro, y'all want to see footage of Spider-Man going blow for blow with General Tao?
One punch from him left Spidey almost dead, but when he barely managed to pull through, he gained this new strength that actually allowed him to fight him on similar levels to said thing. Now, I know this sounds weird. How can some
Go back.
adrenaline make Spider-Man fight these?
Go back. I'm sorry, but like, I'm pretty sure Thing was fine here.
Similar levels.
Like he doesn't like that's the thing that's my issue. He doesn't do any meaningful damage to these guys. Like he briefly overwhelms them, and that could just be because they underestimated him, right? And then they just get up and he's fine, and he's almost.
Now I
near
know
death.
this sounds
Like,
weird. How can some
no.
adrenaline make Spider-Man fight these cosmic level beings? There's something you need to remember is where Spider-Man gets his powers from, that being the web of life and destiny. A fifth dimensional structure and power that links all the universes of the multiverse together. Now this is not to say that he scales to this in any way, but gives reason why he's able to gain such grand power in such times of need. He's essentially one of many heralds of a multiversal entity. I really do think I explained at the very least why Spider-Man is one of the lower tiers of Marvel.
I don't
is a
disagree with
force to
that
be
part.
reckoned
That
with.
is true.
And he should be at the very least a Herald level combative. And yes, while it wasn't the main purpose, I do think I showed.
Okay, why are we saying he's Herald? Okay, I guess it literally is Herald if he's scaling him to freaking whatever the fire idiot's
Firelord,
name.
Silver Surfer, Hulk, those.
Firelord. I just don't. Okay, the thing is, even in the video, he's granting that like none of them like actually like he doesn't win any of those
To wrap
fights
that
aside
section
from
up, when
Firelord.
he's holding back, he's easily in those mountain to island, if not country levels, due to some feats I did not mention. And when he's actually trying, he should be planetary at the very minimum, with star through solar system. Only when he taps into his higher power due to his
Uni.
stress
He's
factor. This is very
Unity!
safe.
This is
Universal,
dumb.
if not
This is
cosmic
dumb.
ranges.
This is dumb.
Anyway, let me know if you guys
Yes,
like this
chill,
one. I really
bro.
think I put a
This
lot of
is
work into this. If you want to see more
No,
quality
what
content,
do you mean
let me
chill?
know.
Like
And
I'm saying, this is dumb. Like this is genuinely stupid. This makes no sense.
Wait, hold on.
Said,
So
he even early he said like he's this tier because of set feats I didn't mention. What feats? He doesn't have fucking country feats.
So wait, if he's uni, does that mean he's above Surfer? Is that what he's implying? Like,
So
like
wait,
bro,
I
the
guess,
lizard,
I guess
universal,
so.
universal
Universal
vulture,
Lizard, Universal Lizard, Universal Carnage,
universal vulture, universal goblin, uni scorpion.
How is this like? It makes no sense with the fact that like someone like Craven can push this guy. Like it can actually.
Well, hold
press
on.
Spider-Man
Craven
in the
uses
fight.
vibranium, which makes it universal.
All right.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think this video. I don't like this video.
Listen, I appreciate
I
the
think
glaze,
I
the
don't like
agenda.
video.
I don't like.
I
this
get
video.
the
appreciate the
idea,
glaze.
but I think the consistency argument is kind of just like
Really bad.
No, because the stress,
it's just not true.
the
I
amount
don't
of
get-
the
I
amount of
understand.
power he gets from stress factors isn't consistent. That's the issue.
Bro, I'm so sorry.
If he's
I
bringing
cannot
up- if
take
he's
the
bringing
stress
up
argument
stress factors,
seriously.
the only reason he can skill to these guys, it's just dumb. It makes no sense.
Guys, in the same scan where they're talking about the stress, he's lifting a helicopter, bro. He's not universal. That is not a uni helicopter. Like, fine, whatever lifting strength, but like, why not just atomize the helicopter if you're universal?
If Marvel actually believed Spider-Man was like in the same tier as Hulk, they would list that in the guidebooks. He had his guidebook stats and even like how much he can lift. Spider-Man in the guidebooks can't lift more than 10 tons. Hulk can lift above 100, right? Even if you don't agree with the amount they can lift, that should already kind of indicate to you that whoever's writing these guidebooks and Marvel themselves don't put Spider-Man in the same tier as Hulk.
And that's the same thing
It
he's
just
trying
makes
to
no
use to
sense.
push that.
Yeah,
he's trying to say, oh, he skills to Hulk because he can fight him, even though in set scans, chat basically pointed out, Hulk is either nerfed, holding back, or he's not at full strength yet. So,
both.
like, yeah, or basically both. Like, he's not a full basically both. Like, makes no
Ranger
sense.
sent a $2 dono. Kai and Nia versus Johnny and Sue Storm. Who would win? Okay, unironically, using their like peak for peak shit, Sue would fucking kill them both at the same time.
Yeah, the hacks,
if
bro.
we're
She
saying
just
Johnny-
like she can like put like
if we're
air
saying-
bubbles
if
in your
we're-
or barriers in your lungs and stuff. Like she.
If we're saying Johnny is genuinely just only star level because of the supernova shit, then I guess Kai versus him would be kind of a matchup, right?
Yeah, all right, hold on.
But wait, well,
But he'd be way
y'all see,
faster.
Fort Kitchen.
'Cause I think Sue's
you know what? I'm glad Deku beat Miles.
Well, actually, he
think
skills to
Deku- I
null.
think-
He skills to null.
I think Deku beating Miles is fine, honestly.
I
Yeah.
don't think.
Just the
I
null.
think Deku. I
Wait.
think Deku does beat Miles.
Wait, hold on.
Bro,
Kitchen,
Miles is Scarlet Witch level. What do you mean? He's Scarlet Witch level.
Bro,
Oh my God,
Black
Fort
Card, bro.
Kitchen,
Scarlet
Dragon-
Witch was on the ground, bro. Dead as fuck, bro.
Dragon Ball verse shit in bricks
Wait.
when Peter gets an F on his test.
I would say.
Of course, you're cooked, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say.
That was
I would
actually really
say.
funny.
If you want to downplay Johnny a little bit, maybe Kai and Nia actually could or Kai could scrap with him, but Sue would genuinely just like carry.
Bro, her hacks, especially like bloodless and shit. It's just like I don't like, bro.
Yeah, also,
She could just suffocate and kill them.
Yeah, it also depends on what form of Nia we're using too. Like, because if it's the one from Seabound, then that one is like unironically fucking like uni.
Yo, Tyler, and what's your thoughts on Universal Spider-Man? The one above all was scared of Peter.
Oh, nice, yo! This is fire.
So there's actually someone here named Jazz. He loves Outer Spider-Man. He thinks Spider-Man.
Yeah, he loves it. He loves it. He actually
Yeah,
puts him up
what's the
against
context
Darkseid
of
all the
that
time.
shit, bro?
Listen. It's just Tall pretending to be a hobo, and only after Peter finds him does he realize it's God, and then they start talking. And he basically begs him in that issue, can you bring back Ant-Man to one of the holes? Like, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Please, bro, Goblin killed my girlfriend. No, I don't care. This is for
He's
character
basically
development.
telling him, like, listen, man, like, if you give up Spider-Man, like, you know, people are going to suffer. You're gonna have to be Spider-Man.
You're gonna have to suffer. I'm gonna have to kill your other girlfriend. I'm gonna introduce you to a guy named Paul, bro. It's okay.
I think the whole point is like everything has a price. Like if he were to bring back Aunt May, he would have to give up something else. That's
Yeah.
like the whole point. Like if you strike a bargain, you're gonna have to offer something.
Well, if that was me, I would have just beat up the one above all.
So true, so true.
I mean, he's a hobo, right? Like,
He's a hobo, and then he fucking vaporizes you 5 seconds later.
Let's watch this this death
Yeah, let's
battle
face
that
it.
the guy suggested.
yeah, it's Machamp versus
the video's
Goro.
done?
You said what?
Oh, the Spider-Man one?
video
Yeah, it's fun.
Oh,
He
okay.
just says Uni.
Yeah, full.
I was like, I did like some of the editing.
Man, I'll be honest.
I like
I'll be
it.
honest. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I'm
If
not
he's gonna say
because
Uni, even a
I
planet
used to
makes
watch- I
makes
used
more
to watch
sense to me than Uni
Crafty's-
Spider-Man.
I used to watch Crafty like when he was like, you know what I mean? Like I knew Crafty like years back, so I've seen like his older videos, like his bro, that editing is gas, bro. That was a great it was cool to see how far bro has come with the editing. Very amazing. Love to see that. But
I learned
Yes,
in
do,
the guide
do a
versus-
video for Batman and then say he's multiversal Crafty, please. I need agenda.
and then it's the audio, the freaking I didn't say thank you, and you never have to.
Wait, he did make one. He made Batman as far stronger than you think.
Yeah!
Oh yeah, we need to watch that one next. Okay, let's watch that.
You should have True in here for that.
Firstly, one
I need
sec.
to get
I
True
don't
in here,
believe in
bro.
different
We
ways
need
of
to get True.
fighting. We all have two
Oh,
arms
True.
and two legs, so
Oh,
that is why
damn.
I
I think
believe
he's
there should be
asleep.
only one way of fighting.
Clearly, he never met these four-armed
Next time,
fighters
next
with
time.
four
Yeah, we gotta
forearms.
say it. We'll say
Goro, the half-dragon prince of Mortal Kombat.
And Machamp, the fighting-type Pokemon from the Kanto region. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Mortal Kombat! A fighting tournament as killer as its iconic theme song. With a reputation like that, you better believe the first boss in the game would be a champion who's won 9 times in a row. He won't just kick your ass, he'll rip your arms off too.
This is Goro, prince of the Shokan people and one of their strongest warriors. He's 8 feet 2 inches tall, weighs 550 pounds, and clocks in at 2,000 years old with no signs of slowing down.
He's been through a hell of a lot during his run, but here are the highlights. He fought in a civil war, crushed some $500 sunglasses, and oh yeah, he's a half-humanoid, half-dragon person. Who would be stupid enough to fight a half-dragon with 4 arms?
Not many. Most of the Mortal Kombat roster refuses to fight Goro because they're terrified of losing to him and getting torn in two.
After living for as long as he has, you better believe he's picked up some skills. He's got 500 years of experience in Mortal Kombat tournaments and has mastered a ton of different fighting styles.
He's obviously familiar with the Shokan style, which uses his extra appendages to lethal effect. He's also a master
what
of
the
an
fuck is
adapted
that?
familiar
Did you
with
see
the
the movies
Shokan
using right
style,
now? What
which
is that?
uses his extra appendages to lethal effect. He's also a master of an adapted version of the Kuotan
did
style,
like the whole
which is much
thing,
more
bro.
elaborate and relies on the strengths of a more traditional humanoid body.
Impenetrable
Like kicks
defense
and
is
stuff.
just fucking spinning.
Right.
On top of that, Goro's got a ton of fun tricks up his sleeve,
Rotation.
like fireballs, dragon breath, high-flying stomps, quadruple grabs, and his favorite, crushing skulls. But if those don't work, he's got bladed weapons called dragon fangs. They're like Shredder's claws, but there's 4 of them, 1 for each hand. Oh my god.
Are you okay, Boomstick?
Well, is it weird that Goro kind of reminds me of the guy that my ex-wife ran off with?
Why, because he's so buff?
Yeah, but mostly the 4 arms. I mean, how am I supposed to keep up with that?
Wait,
He's got
what?
2 more hands than me.
Yeah, Boomstick went. You was funny for like one
talking about?
episode.
With all those tournament
Bro was
titles, it's
funny
pretty clear
for
Goro's
Hey,
above
hey, that was the most recent death battle. So okay, this is just the past. This is the past.
most other Mortal Kombat.
Well, let's see what he does in a month.
Cabal, Johnny Cage, or
Let's see
even
what he does in a
Kukulkan,
month.
who once destroyed this ship, which is clearly inspired by Spanish conquistadors. Based on historical references to similar ships, the power needed to destroy one like this would require over 3 billion joules of energy.
We also saw Raiden destroy this temple with almost 270 tons of TNT, which is a lot. On top of that, Cabal can move fast enough to parry machine gun fire. To pull that off, you'd have to be moving almost...
scale to Raiden? They scale to Raiden? Isn't Raiden like a god in their version?
Goro's not the only impressive Shokan. The Tiger Stripe
guessing they
Kintaro
all just fight
survived
each
this
other,
massive
right?
explosion. Using the average height for a Shokan and
Well,
comparing it
yeah,
to the
but
blast
okay,
radius,
from
we
what
can
I
posit
remember,
this
because I know a
explosion
little
yielded
bit
a force.
about Mortal Kombat, from what I remember, Raiden's not allowed to join the Mortal Kombat tournament because he's like a god. And they only fight him when like he's either depowered or like they're
The
in.
Shogun are a tough people,
Yeah,
that's for
actually,
sure. And
Oh, they have them at like building level, like city lock.
super
But
proud.
Raiden or
Never
Goro?
a disappointment.
No, Goro.
Pointing loss to the Shaolin monk Liu Kang, Goro was unable to secure a 10th MK title in a row, and while it seriously hurt his warrior pride, he didn't stop beating the shit out of people.
Not only did he eventually try to win that title again, but he also fought in multiple wars, including one with the similarly powerful Centurions.
But he never stayed in one place for too long, like when he pissed off Kodokan and got his arms ripped off.
But even without his primary weapons at his side, Goro would not give up. He even managed to defeat the ninja Kenshi.
Without any friggin' arms! God damn! Also, a limbless guy versus a blind guy? Throw Professor X in there and you have yourself the ultimate, and definitely most offensive, cripple threat match. Oh boy, I've got one leg!
With or without his many titles, Goro always has the make of a champion. His determination and will to fight is only matched by his strength, power, and, frankly, bloodlust. Even with his failures, he truly is the greatest of the Shokan.
I will give you a warrior's path. Round 1, fight!
He loses this fight, by the way.
The superpower Pokemon, Machamp, is a fighting type that originated in the Kanto region. They begin their lives as the youthful Machop, which train tirelessly to learn and eventually master every form of martial arts.
It's a lethal combo of adorable and kick-ass. And they're jacked.
Them going through the life of a Pokemon is kind of funny to me.
Possesses muscles more dense than humans that allow them to train for long periods of time without fatigue.
Yeah.
Eventually, the young Machop will reach a new level, leaving behind the days of its youth and evolving into a Machoke.
The Machoke is strong enough to lift dump trucks with ease, and once he's moved on from the teenage days of angst and rebellion, Machoke evolves into the rock spirit Pokemon, Machamp. This four-armed fighter stands 5 feet tall and weighs an average of 280 pounds.
Even after realizing its final evolution, most Machamps continue to train and pursue peak levels of physical fitness.
Okay,
They're not firing off sets at the gym. They're most likely helping humans as movers, construction workers, and bodyguards. Or, they're just beating other Pokemon senseless in the dogfighting ring that is the Pokemon world.
Questionable pet and owner relationships aside, Machamp seems to simply enjoy helping people, whether in the Pokemon arena or in the outside world.
And Machamps are well equipped for both. They have a ton of great moves like Bulk Up, which increases physical power, Knock Off, which can knock anything off of an opponent's hands, and Seismic Toss. Whoa, holy shit! Did he just launch that rat into orbit?
Fighting-type Pokemon like Machamp make for fearsome predators against normal, ice, rock, and dark types. Even Steel-type Pokemon turn brittle under Machamp's brute strength. On the other end of the spectrum, Machamp can fall prey to agile flying Pokemon, cerebral psychic types, and mystical fairies.
Pokemon's fucking weird.
However, the Machamp can always fall back on their natural abilities, the most common of which is named Guts. Whenever a Machamp is burned, poisoned, or paralyzed, its adrenaline spikes, increasing its physical power.
Including its physical moves, which is like all of them. According to the Pokedex, Machamp can punch 1,000 times in 2 seconds and can move mountains with one hand.
Now, the Pokedex isn't always the most reliable source. However, we have seen proof of Machamp's 1,000 punches in Pokken Tournament. To do this in 2 seconds, Machamp must be punching at speeds faster than sound.
Damn, if having 2 extra arms is like shooting fish in a barrel, then this is like baking perfectly good cookie dough. It's like
Maybe they're not. Okay, they're probably not gonna grant a lightning.
Machamp would need to exert anywhere from 8 to 30 kilotons of TNT, and pulling off their signature move, Seismic Toss, would require even more energy. Considering an average weight of 200 kilograms for any given Pokemon, and the speed at which they travel when thrown, a typical Machamp's throwing power would be
I don't even. Okay, hold on.
Kilotons of TNT.
In application, I know that's the animation, but I don't even think they actually throw them into space. Like, I don't know if you need to use this, but sure. If anything, I would compare them to like other stuff that Pokemon have done, like the massive earthquakes. You can learn earthquake and things like that. Like, that's probably better to use than the Seismic Toss animation. Yeah.
Can also take a lot of damage. They live and fight together after all.
As we can see, Machops and Machokes in particular are raised in herds of their own kind. It's natural that they would fight all the time, exhausting an insane amount of power on each other. And, according to some people,
There's a donut
pretty while doing it. There's even a fan club.
Ranger, react request, Long's Chinese Dragon Ball lore vid. Okay. Damn. Let me go ahead and put this on here. I've not seen that video yet.
Rabombi victim. Rabombi survived! I'm actually curious about that crafty Batman video. I want to see what he says. Like,
we can probably save that for next time.
Yeah, we're gonna save it for when True's there, but it's funny. Here's Batman kicking Superman, who's clavicle.
Just for like
Club of people who find themselves unexplainably attracted to them. This is real.
Probably run by my ex-wife.
What did we pause at? What the fuck?
And, according to some people, they look great while doing it. There's even a fan club of people who find themselves unexplainably attracted to them.
This is, bro, look at the Machamp. He's like running away. Like, what the fuck?
Bro,
Ew.
what the fuck?
This is reminding me of the Typhlosion shit, bro.
Wife. We didn't even make it halfway through the reception. I guess my signature move is signing divorce papers.
The Machamp is so strong, the species have become a favorite amongst gym leaders, such as Giovanni and B.
Makes sense. They can go head-to-head with a ton of
Giovanni
crazy
even
strong
used the
The Machamp is an
Machamp?
extremely
What?
tough Pokemon that rounds out.
Does he mean Bruno?
Wait, we're using. Wait, what?
Okay, they said that it's a favorite of people like Giovanni and B. I just don't remember him.
Such as Giovanni and B.
Makes sense.
Like, okay, maybe I'm tripping. I don't remember Giovanni ever using the Machamp. Blue has one. Bruno has
I'm not
one.
sure, but right now they were unleashes Megaton level punch. What? Where do we come? What?
I think it's probably a Dex entry.
Oh, I was gonna say. So we're using we're using Pokemon from the trainer.
I think it's wild. It's like wild because obviously trainers can. You know.
Right. But they mention them, right? And they're like, oh, but they can go up against some pretty strong Pokemon. If we're scaling fucking B's Machamp would be insanely strong because she's like very top. She's pretty high up there in Galar.
Yeah, and Blue's Machamp is like champion level, so.
Pocket monsters.
The Machamp is an extremely tough Pokemon that rounds out any roster. After all, they literally live to fight.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
Much. What? You're no Shokan. Be gone from my lair. Macha! Disgusting.
Bro, what?
A pathetic runt like you
What is
wastes
about to
our
happen
dragon
right now?
blood.
They're gonna fight to the death. The death battle, if you will. Hey!
Oh, okay, hold on.
Oh, no!
It would have also been cool if they went into, if they talked about, like, the freaking martial arts aspect.
He tabbed. Nice grip. Headbutt.
Use dual chop.
Warrior. Stop saying that. You're no champ. I am the champion of Mortal Kombat.
Stop saying that.
Oh yeah, Machamp. Oh yeah.
Close combat? Yeah, there it is.
Oh!
Oh, I guess it's flying. Oh, Jesse gave Jesse. Okay, Giovanni gave Jesse.
Oh!
God, that was burned.
Oh, they're going at it. They're going at it. They're going at it.
Get in.
Oh! Oh my God. Oh!
But the music is going crazy. Oh! Bodied him. Brutality.
No, he faded.
KO! Oh, he forgot to say he's blasting off again. Do it over. We gotta get that joke right at least once.
This was certainly a unique battle to experience.
Well, Machamp's resilience came in handy. Goro's fighting style
Missed opportunity to not use forearms, bro.
continued to put Machamp to the test again and again.
It would be closer than this.
Forearms
been
versus
closer.
Goro? Come on, bro.
I was gonna say, bro.
Three feet
I
over
just
the
bomb,
average
bro.
Machamp. Obviously, not including the Dynamax and Gigantamax forms found exclusively in the Galar region.
Also, while Machamp could punch at Mach 1 speeds, Goro could technically match Cabal, who would need to move at nearly Mach 3 to parry machine gun fire.
So as far as punching speed was concerned, it looks like Goro actually had the advantage.
I already bring up
Lightning. Machamp's power output outdid Goro's and then some. Even scaling Goro to Kotal ship feet and comparing it to the seismic toss, Machamp is almost 170,000 times more powerful.
Oh,
this Karate Deathman is on a whole other level.
Yo, 0.77 tons for a Mortal Kombat character is devious.
Plus, he had a ton of ways to counter everything Goro threw at him. Knockoff prevented Goro from using weapons, and Guts meant he could take Goro's fire breath and use it for himself.
The Dragon Fangs and Fire Breath hardly would make much of a difference considering how durable the Machamp species is. After all, their primary trait is learning how to fight, so they'd naturally be fighting each other quite frequently.
Ah, the majestic Machamp, roaming the fields of the Kanto region, gently seismic tossing each other into orbit. Just imagine walking past that on your Sunday stroll.
You were right. The Pokemon world is wild.
This grabby match turned bloody brawl was intense and made me realize that we're all strong and beautiful just the way we are. No matter how many arms you have or whose wife you stole.
Good for you. While Goro put up an excellent battle that would have made his people proud, he didn't have enough to overpower his superpower Pokemon.
Unfortunately, this foe was forced to forfeit his 4 fists. Fitting that his
the fight was actually pretty good. It was just
the winner is
definitely downplay for sure, but I mean, still good. That was a fun match.
Machamp was giving him that work though.
170,000 times AP gap is insane though.
Jesus Christ, bro. He's like twice as fast. Too bad he literally can't hurt him at all.
Bro, I remember the first time I'm like, then why the fuck did y'all do this matchup? What the fuck?
I just imagine Goro like punches him full strength and his arm just flies off of his body.
Bro, no, unironically, forearms a little bit closer matchup than this shit, bro. My goodness.
What if I told you?
Okay, let's hear it. What are we cooking here? Longs.
All right, this will be the last video for the stream.
So you guys got any?
Oh, yeah, no, you're good. If anyone does drop any requests for videos or versus matches, we'll answer them. Well, I'll answer the matchups. Obviously, we'll always answer the questions. But if it is like another video, we'll just save that for the next stream.
We'll put it in the burner with the Batman crafty video.
Yes.
Yeah. So I was just gonna say, guys, if you got any more versus questions, now's your time to ask them.
Let's get right into it.
That the first sequel to Dragon Ball Z ever created. What if I told you that the first sequel to Dragon Ball Z ever created was not Dragon Ball GT? That in fact, the first ever continuation of the story of Dragon Ball after the end of Z was actually a manga that ran for well over 100 chapters during the 1990s. What if I told you that it was Chinese? Well, obviously, these questions are not hypothetical, and this manga actually exists, and it is one of the craziest and most unbelievable things to ever be created by the Dragon Ball community. Today, I'm going to tell you about the absolute ridiculousness that is the manga known as Dragon Ball Zeroverse, also known as Dragon Ball Tibet Edition, China's unofficial manga continuation of Dragon Ball Z. This is one of the oldest and longest fan-made series in China.
Major Metroid with the $2 dono Megami from JJK versus Weiss. How strong is Weiss?
I'm pretty sure Megami domain diffs.
I mean, well, no, I
think she's faster unironically. Weiss is probably faster unironically.
Yeah, I'm gonna say she might speed blitz him, but domain. Listen, I always on those Ruby, but yeah.
Because I think Weiss's laser stuff. It's either laser. I'm pretty sure she's definitely like lightning.
If she's light speed, then she blitzes the fuck out of her.
Yeah, I just read. Yeah, apparently in the latest thing on Verse Wiki, they have her at light speed.
Faster it's light speed. Like their AP is not that bad. It's like multi-city block. She might just blitz them. Domain.
She definitely has the AP to her Megami.
Yeah, so it's like multi-still. You think she blitzes them?
Yeah, probably blitzes and beats them.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the
Megami's gonna pop domain, but he doesn't even have a fucking complete one. He's gonna get diffed in his own domain.
Lore series, where I take a look into the various fan-made creations of the Dragon Ball community and do my best to power scale them. If you like this kind of stuff, make sure to like and subscribe. We are so close to 100k subscribers, and I can only get there with your help. With that being said, we have a lot to get into, so let's jump right in. So first, to provide a little more context for what Dragon Ball Zeroverse actually is, I'm going to quote the DAO of Dragon Ball website directly. This website has done amazing archival work for this manga, not only having it available in its entirety for free, but fully translated in English with high-quality scans. This video would not be possible without their effort. Dragon Ball Zeroverse is an unofficial Chinese continuation of the Dragon Ball manga manga and Dragon Ball Z anime that was lost to the ages until now in this newly restored edition. When Dragon Ball Z concluded its Japanese television broadcast in 1996, it was followed by Dragon Ball GT, but in China, it was followed by a different manga sequel. This sequel was commercially published as Dragon Ball Tibetan Edition, after the name of its publisher, Tibet People's Publishing House. Dragon Ball Zeroverse consists of 15 volumes, with 7 chapters in each volume, divided into 3 story arcs. It is set 3 years after the original manga series, and explores a parallel universe to the Dragon World, called the Zero Universe. So please, if what I'm about to cover today sounds interesting, please go check out the manga for yourself. It is available at the link down below. But now, let's get into the story. Just like the description says, this story takes place 3 years after the end of Dragon Ball Z, with the main cast gathering once again for the 29th Tenkaichi Budokai. During this time, Goku has been training with Oob, and everyone else has been doing their own thing, but this will be the first time Oob himself participates in a tournament since meeting Goku. The first several chapters are pretty normal, with no major developments until chapter 6, when Piccolo arrives and reveals that 6 out of the 7 Dragon Balls are missing, while during a fight, Goten and Trunks accidentally fuse mid-battle. It's stuff like this that really makes Zeroverse unique as a fan story, as it's not really influenced by any other concepts other than what was specifically present in Z, and then the absolutely random crazy ideas that these unknown authors had, because this random fusion of Goten and Trunks honestly makes no sense. Things don't really pick up until the tournament round between Goku and Oob, when Babidi, along with a new original character, make themselves known and begin to cast a spell on Oob, awakening his inner Majin power, making him a lot stronger, and turning him into this thing. So yes, not only is Babidi back, awakening his inner Majin power, making him a lot stronger, and turning him into this.
Oh, that's how Gotsby looks in real life, chat.
Thing. So yes, not only is Babidi back, but Oob has essentially been transformed back into Kid Buu, except a lot uglier. I hope you like this form and its design, because Oob is stuck like this for the rest of the story. What follows for the next few chapters is this Kid Buu Oob fusion absolutely putting belt to ass on the Z Fighters. He takes out Goku, who wasn't ready for a sudden burst in power, before taking on Vegeta. Vegeta stupidly just doesn't transform for half the fight and gets absolutely bullied for several chapters straight, only to finally transform to still get his ass beat by Oob, with Vegeta needing to be saved by Super Saiyan 3 fat Gotenks. Still, everyone here is powerless to stop Oob, including Gohan and Piccolo, with Pan eventually getting kidnapped as ransom for the one remaining Dragon Ball that Goku has. It's here where we learn more about the story's villains. They come from a place known as the Zero Universe, a dimension completely separated from the main universe that comes with its own unique physics and ki. Before we can learn more though, more villains arrive, known as the Jiatai Force. And I didn't really mention it before, but let's briefly talk about the original character designs in this manga. They're bad. While there is a clear Toriyama influence, and you can point to the various inspirations behind these designs, almost every character has 1 or 2 details that make them just feel off. For example, with the Jiatai Force, the weird hair and tenta things these villains have just removes any ounce of intimidation or aura they might have had. If it wasn't obvious, these are the main henchmen of the true final boss Jiatai, and a fight breaks out between the Z Fighters and these guys. First up is Vegeta, and just like before, he gets his ass beat by his opponent. I think the author watched Vegeta vs. Kid Buu and decided to make every one of his fights like that for the entire story. The only reason Vegeta survives against this opponent is that after he starts getting absorbed, Trunks blasts both of them to give Vegeta a Zenkai boost, and then he finally decides to use Super Saiyan 2, meaning he was getting beaten up for no reason up to this point. However, instead of just beating his opponent up, Vegeta just lets this guy live in a pretty similar fashion for what he did with Semi-Perfect Cell. Regardless, the villains retreat, and it's here we finally learn the full backstory of what's going on. The original Dai Kaioshin and the villain Jiatai were once
this is like the original
at the beginning of the universe. After splitting and becoming 2 separate beings, they eventually came into war with each other, with the Kaioshin winning. They made a contract to divide their universe into the normal and Zeroverse, with a barrier made of ki, making it so one side could not visit the other physically. Jiatai plans to collect the Dragon Balls in order to create a new body in the main universe to circumvent this pact and take over both universes. The sides once again meet in a battle, one side wanting the last Dragon Ball, while the other wants to get Pan back. Early on in the fight, while Pan is being held hostage, they do something the original story has never been brave enough to do. She actually goes Super Saiyan at the rage of seeing Mr. Saiyan be attacked, and actually beats up the same guy who had given Vegeta trouble, impressing everyone. However, it's short-lived, as she gets sneak attacked, which triggers Gohan's rage, which falls into the very common trope of Dragon Ball fan series involving Gohan. After all hell breaks loose with everyone fighting everyone, we finally get to Goku's first common trope of Dragon Ball fan series involving Gohan.
Bro, why is Gohan such a loser?
All hell breaks loose with everyone fighting everyone. We finally get to Goku's first real fight in this manga, Goku versus the leader of the Jiatai Force, Gulite. Now, clearly the author wants us to be hyped for this fight, as they frame it very similarly to Goku versus Frieza, with the guy resembling Frieza, and Goku looking very much like his Namek Goku incarnation, only for them immediately cut to other stuff. But what they cut to is actually the best part of this entire manga. While this fight is going on, Mr. Satan actually comes to the forefront, as alongside Majin Buu, he actually manages to steal the Dragon Balls back from the bad guys, and it's actually really crazy how much attention Mr. Satan gets in this story, and how accurate he feels to the original manga. He is hands down the most canonically accurate to DBZ in the role he plays in the story, and how he is characterized out of everyone here, and it does make the story stand out, because what other fan series gives Mr. Saiyan a spotlight over someone like Gohan or Vegeta? There's some really funny stuff here, like Hercule pulling the "look, your master is behind you" move on one of the henchmen, and it actually working. We also get really good stuff with Saiyan's relationships, with both Fat Buu and Pan fighting losing battles against a villain stronger than them, all because they care about Mr. Saiyan. And actually, they eventually win, when Buu tricks his opponent and turns him into candy. Finally though, we cut back to Goku versus Light. The whole time, they've actually been nerfed in this universe, due to having a different ki.
Buu in this is better than himself in Super, okay.
In this new dimension, and that they have finally adapted to the main universe. Power
And yeah, Rebel, they were already
Bring up
strong.
even more than before, despite already being stronger than anyone Goku has ever faced. From a power scaling lens, this sounds really promising, until we get to the very next chapter. Goku is finally pushed into using Super Saiyan 3 against Gulite, only for the warrior to use his light speed fist, an attack so strong and fast that Goku can't even see or react to it, with Gulite confirming that yes, it is indeed an attack that is only the speed of light. Everyone, including Tenkai, glazes the fact that his attacks are matching light speed, not even exceeding it, as Goku gets beaten up. Goku needs to be told by Piccolo to just use his ki to sense the attack, literally blindfolding himself to gain the advantage back against Gulite. While this is happening, we check in with the other fights, and things are not going well, culminating in, I shit you not, Vegeta killing Gohan, just like Piccolo killed Goku against Raditz in order to defeat an enemy. Another one self-destructs, killing Fat Boo and potentially Goten, Trunks, and Pan. The fight comes down to Gulite and Goku on their last legs, with Goku getting hit with the equivalent of the Zero Universe Spirit Bomb, an attack made of Zero Universe Ki, literally draining his own ki to zero. From here, we have some more amazing Hercule stuff, with Satan hiding from Gulite due to his non-existent power level, and then stalling to not give away the Dragon Balls, including eating one to keep it safe, which leads to a funny scene of the villain literally shaking him to try and get him to spit it out. Meanwhile, in order to save Goku from the Zeroverse power, King Kai makes a Spirit Bomb. Goku manages to overpower it, but at a massive cost. His ki is gone. Not just low, completely gone. Lower than that of any normal human. He literally cannot fight anyone anymore. Meanwhile, in yet another funny Hercule gag, they can't get the Dragon Ball out of him, so they just put all the Dragon Balls on Hercule's stomach and summon the dragon from his belly button. In order to stop the wishes for Jiatai from being made, there is an emotional scene where Piccolo is forced to kill both himself and Dende, so Shenron dies too. While the villain retreats, we are left with a Goku who is so weak, he gets beat up by normal people, Pan, Vegeta, and no Dragon Balls. Now, there are still about 25 more chapters after this, but unfortunately, just like is the case with many fan manga, the story just abruptly ends at a cliffhanger halfway through the arc, with Jitai finally returning, which was what the whole story was leading up to. So here is where we can stop and talk about the power scaling and the story overall. Firstly, without exaggeration, this is the weakest fan-made version of Goku to ever exist, literally being weaker than Goku from Chapter 1 of Dragon Ball, at least after losing his ki. But even with ki, he is still really weak compared to all other Z material. With no new forms or transformations, this Goku's best scaling is that he fights a guy stronger than Boo. But this is all undermined by the story making him slower than the speed of light explicitly, a speed arguably obtained by Kid Goku in the original manga. Seriously, I don't think it's possible to make a more nerfed version of Goku unless you were making something out of genuine hatred for the character. As for the quality of the manga, I won't speak on the art style too much given how much material was created for probably little to no money, and I already spoke on the character designs. The writing, though, is what fascinates me, as it ping-pongs between the most generic and stupid fan concepts, and it gives us the single best version of Mr. Satan ever with gags that could have been written by Toriyama. It also fascinatingly focuses on characters that haven't gotten the spotlight in ages, like having King Kai make a Spirit Bomb with everybody on the planet, or having Pan actually participate in fights as a Super Saiyan. Unfortunately, we will probably never know who was on the team working on this story, so we can never find out what happens next or what the creative process was like. Still, this is a monumentally important work in the Dragon Ball fan community canon, simply for how old it is and how much there is of it. So let me know your thoughts on Zeroverse in the comments below. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Thank you to my members for supporting the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.
That was pretty cool.
It was interesting. It was definitely interesting. Dragon Ball YouTube's biggest content problem. Everything is stolen. I'll have to watch that.
I saw a couple of questions, but I wanted to let you finish the video. But I saw one guy ask Comic Black Noir versus Baron Bridge.
Baron Bridge. I have no idea what Baron Bridge is.
Me neither. Jack Hanma versus Bane.
Tyler versus Fred. Tyler and Friends versus the One Wish Willow. I wish for $1 million.
I wish for $1 billion. Have you seen Obsession Time?
Yeah, that's why, bro. I'm referencing it.
Oh, I was making sure.
Yeah, I've seen it twice.
So good.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Did you go to theaters?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you suck! You need to go to the movies, bro. I'm telling you.
I definitely did do that.
It makes the movie better. It makes the movie
Wait, hold on, Ty.
The lights off.
Wait, hold on, Ty. I looked up. So apparently Baron Bridge is the flamethrower devil.
What happened?
So apparently Baron Bridge is the flamethrower devil.
Oh. Wait, versus Comic Noir?
From part 2 specifically, it says.
I don't know what he does.
What do you mean? Who does he fight?
Apparently, okay, so I guess do you remember, so I'm looking at, do you remember that scene in the Control Devil arc when fucking all the devils jumped Denji Man? Apparently he was one of them.
Or he's probably he's probably city block because of his fire. He's burning down buildings and shit.
Yeah.
Versus who?
Comic Black Noir.
Comic.
Oh, so he's Homelander level?
Yeah, if we're doing that, then I think the speed of he should just be faster. To my knowledge, the Flamethrower Devil doesn't really have any speed feats.
Well, according to Versus Wiki, they have him at this ain't going at. They have him at multi-state block with his flamethrowers and massively hypersonic.
Yeah, I don't know why he'd be massively hypersonic.
He's capable of reacting to a weakened Pochita change
Yeah,
before it
that's
could hit.
not. Yeah, he's not massive. No, yeah, no.
You don't buy it?
No, that's like one of the weakest forms of Denji. Period. I learned who is 5'1" versus Godspeed who can run 35 miles an hour. Man, what that mean, bro?
Why 35 miles?
All right, I'm gonna listen, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the stream up. I'm gonna keep this public for y'all, but if you guys want to go and check out the other streams or dialogues that we've been having, be sure to become a member for just $1.99, or if you just want to support the channel. Thank you those for who tuned in. Thank you those for who donated, and of course, thank you Godspeed, Diggs, Jazz, all those people, and Chad if he's awake. I don't even know if he's here, but you know, thanks for them. And I'll probably drop a video. I'll drop this Thor video next, and then after, definitely gonna be working on Shadow versus Mewtwo. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Godspeed.